Hello everyone and welcome to Noosh and Doza. We're back after a weekend and what are we doing, Noosh?
We're continuing Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
The
That's
blind
what
run.
Yeah, you're right.
Doom
my
guys
goodness.
know to Toxicity is right. Sorry we're a couple minutes late. I don't know why Doom, every time we open this game, like it has updates or something.
I don't know. Last time DLC came out, so there's a big ass like download that we had to get done. And then this time,
there's like a patch or something. I don't know.
No, this time it was actually weirder. It was like we started the game up and then it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore all button presses.
Yeah. Anyways, hey Hyper Silver, Pika, Homie, Shadow, Frosted Flakes. They're great. Sorry. Welcome. Witty. And I think I got every Shadow Ninja as well. Hello. Okay, so yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I know we had such an exciting weekend. We had bonus streams 2 days in a row. We had Minecraft in our Minecraft servers in our Discord server, that was amazing. I know it was a quick hour, but we talked about it for like hours after that.
Oh yeah.
So,
and y'all were really nice and understanding. I mean, it got pretty hype there for a moment. Everyone calling for our attention, but I mean that's just because y'all are excited. I get that.
I know, yeah. Well, in the future that we do want to do a little bit more like let's do stuff, and we want to schedule more time for it. We've been working on so many exciting things, and I can't wait to share them all. But you know, one of the hardest parts about this is like we have to keep some secrets from y'all until everything's in place. So just know that we're working as hard as we possibly can. And hey James, welcome back. Your name is Doom Guy and you're here to say that killing demons is quite okay. What a way to enter stream. I really like that. We actually, if you haven't checked it out, we put out a little highlight from last week's live stream where we were talking about how Doom Guy was a role model.
Yeah.
We put it on TikTok and Instagram and even Twitter just to play around, and we got over 70 likes and a few comments on TikTok, and it was just like, whoa, people like this.
I know.
So,
maybe it's because of the DLC. I don't really know.
I really don't know. Like, is it trending? Is it just because of what we have no idea. We just like to create this and document our journey of previous games, with our comics and with those highlights.
Ooh,
which Doza was actually telling me something that would really help to create more highlights like that is to basically fake clip it. If you guys, after something really cool happens, whether it's a rant that we're going on or in the game, some gameplay that's happening or whatever, right? If you think it's something that you're liking and you want us to clip it and make a cool highlight out of it, feel free to in chat say clip it, or so we can say it out loud and actually do that. It will help us a lot in creating these smaller moments and memories to share in stream highlights. Another thing, which I know some of you guys do, Hyper Silver's been on it lately, is to post in stream highlights the little clips that you guys even save. So
yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah, we wanted to share with you guys. And hello, Hellfire Comes Uninvited. You are always welcome here. Welcome to our stream. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
Yeah, and no worries, Shane. It's good to see you. We appreciate the pop-in. For everyone here, just so you know, we are doing a Doom Eternal poster giveaway. We don't know how long this game is going to take us, and we kind of want to do it during the finale because it's just, more hype, right?
Yeah, of course.
So we're gonna kind of play it by ear, but we actually revealed what that poster looks like in our Discord server. They have the first look. We'll post it everywhere else on social media in the coming days, like tomorrow or whenever we have time.
Yeah, so look forward to that.
Exactly. Oh, Frosted Flakes, thank you. The best way to grow a community is to just word of mouth. If you guys, enjoy us and you want to tell your friends, that's what you do.
Yeah, I know that certainly I can't find everything that there's no way I found everything that I like, especially on YouTube all on my own.
No, it's friends and family and just all, everybody that just tells you or shares things with you and you're just like, you know what? I like this too. We have a lot of people here, I know Pika is the reason that Potato and Jess are here and some others, so it's that trickle down effect. It's so awesome. Hyper, is Frosted Flakes your friend? Because thank you so much for telling your friends about us.
Frosted Flakes, huh?
Yeah. There's been so much cereal related news and stuff on Twitter and things. Did y'all hear about the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Bidoof moment? I'm not gonna say it until you guys say it. And that's awesome. I'm so glad You told your friend. Thank you, Hyper, and thank you, Frosted, for being here. You're so kind in the chat.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. And homie's right. We do need more likes too. Honestly, all of it. Like, chat with us, like it,
share it, subby it.
Yes, the bellet.
The bellet.
The bellet.
Yeah, well, I mean,
man.
who's the beast's main squeeze?
Belle.
Belle, correct, yes.
Yeah, she likes gray stuff.
Oh,
Dessert.
oh, right.
Yeah.
What do you think that was?
I don't know, but it's supposed to be sweet. I think like you can actually get it at Disney World.
Like sweetened duck liver, like a mousse,
like a pate. You mean?
Yeah,
no,
like a pate.
I think it's more of a dessert, like a pudding.
Oh.
Because I know like you can get you have to get like your reservation like a million years in advance at Disney World to go to like the Beauty and the Beast restaurant or whatever, and they serve it there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and Uninvited, you like Zoom? I used to hate it in 2018 because it looked like Halo, Call of Duty, and now I'm a fanboy of it. So, Hellfire, let me tell you. This is our second Doom game that we've played on this channel. We played Doom 2016, right, Dova?
Yeah.
The one, okay. When we played that game gave us a little bit of a trouble to the point where, like, it... How do you explain it? You're better at this.
I was playing it, I think, on Nightmare, maybe? And I had never played a Doom game before. And I hadn't really played like a story shooter, I guess. I really, when it comes to shooters, in the last few years, I've really been only playing like Overwatch and like occasionally like Apex Legends and those kind of the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, to have all these tools available to me between the guns and all the movement and how different and varied all these enemies are and how quickly things can go very, very wrong very, very quickly was an adjustment. So there were a couple times where it got really, really hairy in the first one. And
it really was, yeah.
But
and
I loved
it. The first one actually made me kind of nauseous just from watching it, which was kind of a real big bummer. But this one, the graphics are a lot like easier on my eyes and stuff. So yeah.
Speaking of which, let me turn my screen a little bit more towards you, Noosh.
We've been working at these desks all day today.
Yep.
So it's like everything's just been so go, go, go. Someone came to clean our dishwasher today, which has been broken for over a month. And so that's fixed. And it's funny, like the noise that he was making for a while, I couldn't, it was so loud that I was trying to tune it out with my headphones being just as loud. It was weird. It was all kinds of weird. Did someone request something? You know, I don't even have it open yet. I'm behind today. And hey, Jackson, welcome back. I don't know what the Minecraft cereal is, but I do know, Pika, you said it. The shrimp tail on the cinnamon toast crunch. That's the news I was referring to earlier. I was just so like, what? I woke up to that, I think. I woke up to that, plus the news about Microsoft potentially buying Discord for like $10 billion or acquiring it. I really hope that doesn't happen. Because,
what were some of the things that they were saying?
Well, just, you know, Microsoft like had Skype, and obviously no one uses that, even though they had a great opportunity to do good things with that during the pandemic. Like Zoom kind of took over, and Discord also, like more than gaming, other communities have been going on Discord. In fact, some of our clients who are very much in the professional business world for our freelancing, they want to be on Discord, and we've helped them create servers, and it's like they're not even in gaming. So Skype kind of threw the ball. What's the term?
They dropped the ball.
Threw the ball. Dropped the ball. You know what I mean?
They went right through it.
Yeah. So homie wants you to do this request. Now, keep in mind, this was requested by homie with his glot point, so we have to say it.
All right. I'm assuming it's Kermit.
Yes,
is that what's
request.
going on?
Yes,
okay.
that is what's happening.
Get a hairline, Pika, you trash dummy.
But really, Pika, we love you.
We love you, Pika.
It's just Kermit who has to do what you guys say.
I am at the will of my masters. I can't control my own limbs. Help.
No. But yeah, so I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on the whole Discord Microsoft thing? I don't want it. You know, after the whole Microsoft Mixer thing too, like I just feel like it's better if Discord's its own thing. And I don't know the money world enough. Like I know some things, but I don't know the money world and the investors and the investments and just all of that. And it's just, I don't know. I wish people did more things out of their heart rather than like, I want to make money. I know
money.
Yeah, like they're all like Mr. Krabs, right? But I don't know. I know like people need to make money for a living to have the lifestyle that they want, but
when it comes to companies, if they don't have all the money, then it's not enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just some of the things that have been happening lately, but I agree. Yeah, Frosted Flakes, Pika, Discord should totally be its own thing. And yeah, only bad things can happen, like Homie said too. I don't want to pay for it. The other thing, Microsoft, the way it usually works, like I know Joseph's had some struggles even with his like Surface, is you have to have like an account, like in one email tied to all of these different accounts.
No.
And you know, in our case, Discord's terms of service actually allows us to have one Discord account, even though we're 2 people. We made sure that was okay before we, you know, started all this, because we like having this combined effort because we're able to be more active and just engage more. It's a team of 2 rather than one person.
Yes.
So that was really important to us. And I feel like if Microsoft were to take over, we would have to have our own separate accounts, and I don't want that.
I don't want to.
I just really don't.
I've had such a not great experience with all the ways that they've kind of handled things, and that continues also into like how they've handled Minecraft and with all of that. And it's just it's not great. And if it went to Discord, like it's only gonna be worse. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't see a situation where it's good for us.
So I've seen some comments, just you know, on Twitter and stuff. Obviously, it's opinions of different people in the community who, if they primarily play on Xbox, they're really excited about this acquisition if it happens, because, well, Xbox is part of Microsoft, so it's going to have, you know, they're going to want more capabilities with that and with their gaming and their system, rather than like, you know, Twitch or YouTube or, you know, just other things. Because there are talks of even like, what if Amazon took it? And it's like, no, like, and then also what if Google took it? Like, no, it's just, we don't want a monopolization in gaming or in this communication. Like, it really should be for the world. It should, you know, the fact that Discord is free. I don't know if you guys have heard of Slack.
Who's in charge of that?
I don't even know who's in charge of Slack.
It's
but
Microsoft, isn't it? Why do I have a feeling
because
that
Microsoft has its own thing with Microsoft
Teams? Yeah, but that sucks too.
So, agreed. We've had to use that before as well. But Slack is basically like Discord, but they try to make it professional and businessy. We've had to use it before, and honestly, guys, it's like, I'm trying to be like nice, but not real. I don't know. I should just say it. It sucks. It is shit. They ping you so much. You can't customize your pings the way like you can turn off certain notifications and stuff. The only thing you can do is either turn it off for like a specific time period for everything, or you get everything. I wasn't able to be like, okay, I want to make sure, you know, if this person messages me, I get that notification. I had to make it open for everybody. And of course, people love to talk or whatever. And it was just like, I can't even, like, I want to create, I want to edit, I want to draw, I want to do all these things, not just be on notifications all day. Like, I know we've been trying to be more active in our server in Discord, which that's awesome. But we still, you know, when we have our calls, when we have our meetings, we want to be focused on that. As we give 110% to Noosh and Doza, we do that for everything else in our lives as well. It's something we first talked about when we even became in a relationship. Like, I'm going to put 110% towards making this relationship work, even when we're long distance. Whereas most long distance relationships, especially different freaking time zones, doesn't work out sometimes.
No, it's hard. It's an extra layer of difficulty.
Exactly.
Not in the fun way either. Not like this game.
No. Anyways, looks like I started off stream with a rant. It was a wild one. I'm so pumped up right now. I had a really good, dinner full of nachos with Doza, and it was so delicious.
It's that habanero sauce we've been working on.
Yes, guys, this habanero sauce is fire. Like, literal fire.
It has like almost a dozen habaneros in it.
Yeah, a little too much, honestly. I feel like if you don't have our like taste, people are gonna think it's too hot. I want to figure out a way to kind of mild it out, but still have that habanero kick that, you know, we're hoping for. So, yeah. And Pika, I hope you're enjoying that stream snack smoothie bowl. Oh wait, you're gonna make it, or you wanna? Okay, well, you're in the process, hopefully.
Okay, well, good.
I agree that Minecraft is worth paying for 100%, especially with so much that they do, and, you know, developments, the coding, and just how they use it in education and all of that. Like, the projects that they do, it's so purposeful that I like it. However, I don't think you should have to use your Microsoft account to use everything else Microsoft.
Yes. And if you have to, it should just work.
Yeah, like, I
Which
don't want my Microsoft, like what I use for like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, like I don't want that, you know, presentation side of things to be tied to Minecraft in a video game. Like,
It doesn't jive with me.
it doesn't. I like to keep my fun where my fun is.
I'm fine with Xbox gamer tag, you know, X
That's
Minecraft.
fine.
That's fine.
At least it's gaming, at least it's together, it's fun, like that's okay. But when you tie everything, like your entire computer, if you have, you know, Microsoft Surface or something, you have to have it tied to a Microsoft account. And
oh
it's
my god,
not
don't even
that
get me
easy
started on having to
switch.
be signed in
No,
for Windows.
get started. Do it.
Okay, so as some of y'all know, I am a long time Minecraft being in its existence person. I'm not gonna say player because it's not like I've been playing this whole time, but I've been playing Minecraft on and off since 2010. Right? It was still in beta. You know, I wasn't a 2009, you know, youngin when Minecraft was first coming out, I guess, like onto the scene, but that was when it was just like a Mojave account or whatever. Also, where the hell am I going? Okay, I have to turn around.
Until it goes on rant, gets lost immediately.
No, I'm putting myself in the right place.
I don't know. I'm trying to get in the habit of saying that.
And like, it was super cool of them to just like give out Bedrock when they did the whole Bedrock Java thing. Like, I got Bedrock for free, right? And so that was cool. That was cool. That's good. That's good for the consumer. It's not like, you know, it's not like they're not gonna sell. Obviously, they've gone to sell tons and tons of Bedrock because of Pocket and because of iPad and whatever else, right? And all the other tablets. Well, here's the thing. The process of merging all the accounts, and they recently forced you to do it, by the way. I'm sure y'all have already gone through that.
Yep.
The process of merging all the accounts, especially when you have old email accounts that were tied to, you know, my 2010 version of me, trying to get into a Microsoft thing, which I probably already made because I've been using Windows the entire time. I've been using Windows since, like, ever, always.
I'm pretty sure, like,
was
a
a
while
hassle.
ago, we actually, like, had a rant about just organizing, like, Doza's emails. I hope someone can find that, or we'll find it someday, because it's hilarious, like, that now to this conversation. Also, welcome back, Potato and Jess. Thank you for being here. We've been going on rants all to start. I feel like it's just been a while since we've talked to you guys, and we're just 20 minutes. We've just been going at it. Discord, Microsoft, what else? What else? Talk about things, emails, Minecraft,
Work.
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, the
work.
cereal. Yeah.
So there's just been so many conversations already here. And yeah, Kermit did tell Pika to get that hairline. Kermit, what do you have to say for yourself, Kermit? Kermit's not here right now, huh? Okay.
No, I mean he's
left the building.
The next request is when he'll make his next appearance.
Got it. So speaking of Microsoft, they bought Bethesda too. They say they won't do anything to Doom, but I don't know for the future Doom games is Hellfire.
So that's another thing. I don't know what it was like before, but Bethesda's been on a constant downward spiral ever since Skyrim. They were kind of cool for a while, right? You know, Skyrim's buggy, Bethesda games are buggy, whatever. Fallout 4, whatever, right? And then you have Fallout 76. You have their CEO. I don't remember what his name is. He's just a terrible person. Maybe his name's like Tom or something. I don't know.
Tom
He's
Nook?
he's just making these like really I want more money kind of but for just me kind of thing, you know, giving himself bonuses, laying people off, that kind of thing. And then you have this Bethesda.net, and you have Bethesda Launcher, and you have all these things that Bethesda wants to do just in a much worse way. And then to top it all off, you have Microsoft acquiring Bethesda. Does that make things better? No. I'm playing this game single player style, and you know what pops up before? I died. You know what pops up before I have to even get to play? I have to be freaking logged into Bethesda.net, which means I had to create an account for something I'm never gonna freaking use, just so I can play single player Doom and hang out with you guys.
Oh, he's getting angry.
I hate that I have to log in to play a game that I own.
You know what Jackson hates?
What's that?
He hates when you have to pay for a game and also pay for the cosmetics. I think all of the cosmetics for paid games should be earned by playing the game. We agree, and that's why we freaking love Overwatch, because sure, you can buy the cosmetics. Hold up, no, let me see.
That's not why I love Overwatch.
Well, for me, I love Overwatch for many reasons, as you know, but the cosmetics in the game, like, you don't have to buy them. You can just earn them, and that I'm okay with. I've never spent any money on Overwatch past the actual game itself. And now, Doza, what are you going to say to contradict me?
It's a game you already had to pay for. You shouldn't have to pay for loot boxes.
I'm not buying the loot boxes.
You're not. But that's how Blizzard makes its Activision Blizzard, I should say, makes its money.
But the thing is, that's people's decisions.
No.
It doesn't affect the gameplay to get a loot box.
It does affect the gameplay.
The aesthetics?
Yes. Do the aesthetics affect how you feel about the game? Does it feel cool when you get a nice skin?
Yes.
Do you really like it when you?
For that by playing the game rather than spending my money on it, because my priorities
but the
are
majority of how you get those things are random.
They are random.
You can earn it, yes.
You can earn them, but you can also just play a lot and use the coins to buy it. You don't have to get a loot box.
Theoretically, you could earn everything if you turn Overwatch into a second job, because
it's not a
that's
second
how
job.
long it takes to acquire the.
You know how much currency I have, and you know I can buy a lot of the skins that I actually want. But I don't. I only choose the ones that bring me the most joy.
I want to know.
I'm a responsible spender, whether it's money.
I want to know how you're a responsible spender, but other people are not. And people who have gambling.
Okay.
Do not finish that sentence. People who have tendencies to spend money for instant gratification and who are vulnerable, like children, to gambling mechanics should not have that in a game where you're already paying money for it.
Okay.
How many times have we heard?
That's valid. I guess I'm an adult, so I am responsible.
Look, you have had the privilege of being raised right.
Yes.
And you also have the genetic privilege for not having these tendencies to fall into these traps that video game developers put in because they want to please their shareholders, right?
Yes.
Well, good for you.
Hypersit doesn't we get it? Also, doesn't chill. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Predatory monetization is one of those triggers for me.
Doz is very passionate about this stuff, and I in a way, I knew I could rile him up a little bit, but I'll let it chill now. Also, Jess, that's awesome. I'm glad your island is full now or possibly full now with those 2 new villagers. We'll definitely be doing more Animal Crossing soon. I loved the Animal Crossing TikTok that you sent. Like, what is that guy doing? Oh man. I was actually talking about Animal Crossing earlier with Doza too, saying I need to make some time for that this week in my schedule. And yesterday and today, we've been kind of functioning like 7 to 7, just work. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of break tomorrow, just off stream, obviously, but just to kind of play around on our island a little bit. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be nice to kind of unwind.
It will be, yeah. Let Doza handle stuff for a bit.
Yeah, I'll feel better knowing that you're on your way to feeling better.
Yeah, I've just been in so many calls, and I think that's another thing. I've just been so charged up from all these amazing conversations that I'm having with people that, here I am also having amazing conversations with all of you lovely people and globs.
Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. I really like hanging out with you guys.
It's true. And yeah, Team Fortress 2 maybe soon. Who knows? I am super hype. For those that might be confused at Homie's comment, we're having a Discord community event this Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm trying to remember what the date of this Sunday is, and I just can't. But so not, Saturday, but Sunday. It's the last Sunday of March.
What date is that?
I've been looking it up. 28th.
28th.
There we go. Yeah. So there is a poll currently in our Discord server to vote. It looks like Team Fortress 2 is winning, but Rocket League is just one vote behind. So really, really close there. And hello, Dripsy Official. Welcome to our stream.
Hello. Hi.
How are you doing? But yeah, so that's happening. Lots of just a great way to end this month, because oh my gosh, the end of last month we didn't even have power. So this month it's kind of nice to be back and being a little more caught up so we can host this event again and just have a lot of fun.
I'm really looking forward to it. I always look forward to these things, and it's really nice to just kind of have everyone in the same place doing all the same thing, and being able to hear everyone is just hits different.
Also, Pika is Dripsy Official your friend? Thank you so much for inviting them here. Hopefully you enjoy your time. Yeah.
How do I get that?
Hyper Silver, the other games, so Rocket League and Team Fortress 2 are both free to play, right, Doza?
Rocket League and Team Fortress 2 are both free to play, yes.
There you go. Yeah, so you could possibly... It's only PC, or what is it? What is it else on? I don't know.
Team Fortress 2 is PC only.
PC only. So if you have a PC, hopefully you're able to play, or a laptop, right? Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a full-on computer.
No, the game is like from like 2008.
So it doesn't take a lot of resources.
No, I mean I can't promise that it's gonna work, but it is an older game and it's a lot simpler in nature. It's been working on systems for a long time, so
Potato says he can't play because his PC is trashed.
you know, Potato, you say that, but like you produce such awesome music, so like
I feel
how
like
trash
you might
is
be
it?
able to. Yeah.
It's gonna be let's say Overwatch is not terrible
Because you
to
played
run.
Overwatch with us before.
Let's say Overwatch, we'll give it a rating of 10, right? It has a difficulty of 10 to run.
Yeah.
I would say that Team Fortress 2 probably falls within the 2 to 5 range. It's a lot easier.
Interesting. But I'm
I
glad,
would give it a try beforehand.
Yeah, I'm glad you're still going to join us though. And even, you know, even if you don't play, you can still be in the voice chat. Like, you've done that before. So yeah, absolutely. I'm just looking forward to hanging out in a voice chat. We got to do that over the weekend with Minecraft, and yes, we did finally hear Homie Banana's voice for the first time. He has an amazing voice. I look forward to hearing more of that, especially playing one of his favorite games if Team Fortress 2
They were
wins.
holding out on us this whole time.
I know. You know, Doze and I were talking, Homie, about how, you know, you create great content on your channel as well. It's been a while, but you have an amazing voice that you should totally use on your channel. Leverage that voice.
Yeah, make it work for you.
Make a demo reel. Promote yourself.
Get out there.
Man.
If you want.
Oh yeah, only if it brings you happiness and you want to.
Don't let our
always.
compliments change the way you feel.
No, but I hope they make you feel good.
Oh, what is this? Why does this look sus?
I really like being like this community's like hype girl in a way. Like just how you guys hype us up. Like whenever I hear you guys doing creative things or whatever you're working on, I just want to support that too. We do try catching people's streams and other things when we can, especially for those who are active here, because it means so much to us. And you know, we're not kidding when we say like you guys, you know, we talk to y'all more than anybody else, and we just have so much gratitude and compassion towards you guys, and we want to be there for you.
Yeah.
You're
yeah,
the Glob
we definitely
fan.
do. Well, yeah, you know, you gotta look out for each other.
You do, especially out here on these internet streets, all that traffic.
Oh yeah, all those packets of data being sent. I don't know.
What? Oh man.
This is Dr. Elena Richardson login.
Oh, so Potato said my PC died, so I can't play it. I can only use my Chromebook to make music and stuff.
Okay,
Gotcha.
I don't know if a Chromebook can swing it, but you should
Yeah.
definitely still give it a shot
Possibly.
beforehand. If you have like an hour, I mean, I obviously don't know your download speed, but you know, it'd be cool, but no pressure.
Yeah.
Why can't I hit this thing?
And Shadow, I look forward to yours one day. Again, no pressure as well. It's just, you know, it was kind of exciting. Like, we always joked about how we've never actually heard our mods' voices, and now we can't say that anymore because we've heard at least one.
Yes, well, it is how it be.
Yes.
If I can get this.
Hyper voice reveal coming Sunday. That's hype. Let's go.
Very nice.
And hello, William. Welcome back. Chicken, tay mickin, swickin, you diggin' my sickin'?
What's up, William?
So this is like, I'm not even gonna attempt to say that.
The fire and brimstone element to this catastrophe.
I don't know what I heard.
I said chicken to mickin, swickin, you diggin' my sickin'.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's all about that
okay.
chicken. Even though we had like veggie nachos for dinner, we had no chicken.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is the... There, we figured it out.
You did things.
I did things. Oh, I thought I had my punch. I do not. Oh my god,
You know-
what about this?
Shadow, you're right. I stand corrected. We have heard Globby's voice, but Globby, like, is someone we already knew previous to starting, you know, this community and this passion project. So it just hits different when, like, the two of you came here, found us randomly on the internet, and, like, have grown to be a big part of this community by helping us out and just reassurance, all kinds of stuff. I mean, even today, they thought of some things about this upcoming community event that we hadn't even thought about. So they've really been there for us, and I just, you know, it's really nice.
Oh yeah.
It's been awesome. Their 2-year Globiversity is coming up this Our Modiversary is coming up this summer.
Can you believe it?
I don't know. Can you guys believe it? Shadow and Homie?
How does time fly, huh?
Yeah.
You can see yourself get old right in front of your eyes.
I remember when there were a wee little banana and a wee little shadow.
Is this guy not dead? Okay, there we go. We'll go ahead and get this one.
I already used my voice in my YouTube videos, but I'm still gonna do one. Do not watch my videos without my permission. They're cringe. You know, Hyper Silver, I feel like everyone who starts like posting videos online, they all start out cringe. I don't think I've ever seen someone's like first video be like not cringe for the most part.
The only thing sure, I get what you're saying, right?
You saw someone that just put out straight fire without cringe?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying like, in terms of like, oh, it looks like I fell. In terms of like what's cringy these days, like I'm much more open to like seeing someone's like humble start.
Yeah.
The only thing that really like makes me actually physically cringe is when someone's like trying to be like extra edgy.
So trying to be a tryhard.
Yeah, like a edgy tryhard. Edgy is fine. Edgy tryhard is cringe.
There you go.
So like, I wouldn't worry.
Just says no, because it feels like I found y'all 6 months ago, even though it's been 2 years. Right?
I cannot believe it.
Sometimes, you know, time goes by fast. Other times it's slow, and it's crazy. You guys have been such a big, like a lot of you who have been here like over 2 years, like you've been a big part of our lives. Every single day, every single stream.
Yeah, I mean,
I just can't even imagine.
Did anyone see this? Like, did anyone see this? That this was gonna happen? We're gonna be here 2 years later, and hello, hi.
I know we're still here. We just disappeared.
And just like we're not one of those channels that has like one video like go crazy, and then it's like 5 months ago. Oh no, what does that mean?
So here's a good question from Potato. My Chromebook doesn't support Windows, but does support Linux. So do you guys know if the game is on that?
Probably. It's been around long enough, but I don't know. I've never used Linux. I will admit to that. But you know, that's a quick Google search. Like, does Team Fortress 2 work on Linux? Yes or no? And then kind of see what that's like.
And Hobie, yeah, I remember when we announced mods, you weren't even home, or you just got home, and it was like, what's going on?
It was funny.
It was funny. Yeah. Mad excited. That's a great memory. Aw, I'm glad.
I didn't think I was gonna make it.
You know, as the community continues to grow, we've been getting so many new people, and you know, who have been active and who have been hanging out in the Minecraft servers and Discord and stuff. We will need some new mods eventually, so we're always on the lookout, as are Homie and Shadow.
Yes, they are. They're keeping their eyes out too.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I need to do here? I thought I had an alarm going off. I got scared.
Oh man, I was waiting for that parentheses comment, Homie. I was like, no. And Potato said it is on the... Is it Linux or Linux?
Are you thinking of Linus?
Linus Tech Tips. I was thinking of him, yes.
Well, it's not
It's
him.
not him, I know.
No,
But how do you pronounce
Linux,
it? Linux.
And
Okay.
their thing is a penguin. That's their thing. You know, Windows is a window.
Yeah.
Mac is an
Welcome
apple.
back, Hellfire.
How's
What
it
did
going?
you eat?
No.
You said you're a fast eater, but what did you have?
Holy
and
crap.
if anyone else has any stream snacks, feel free to tell us. I'm actually pretty full right now, so I'm not hungry, but I just, you know, I love talking about food.
So, you know, that's what she likes. She's into that.
I am into
What's
that.
this green light
It's
trying
true.
to tell me? Doesn't it look like there's like no glass here? There is.
Pika, I'm glad you wrote a parentheses joke for that as
Oh,
well.
I see what I have to do. Okay.
I know there's still some settings with Dino. They just had a recent
Update. Like
pretty
a
big one.
Like a big update, and they introduced new things they never had before, and I guess it
kind of messed with some of the settings. It's a really long email that they sent us, and I'm just, you know, we've been kind of busy, so it's like, it's not a big priority. For the most part, you know, the community is really chill, and it doesn't really, for right now at least, so we'll get to it eventually.
Yes.
Yes. I guess it depends on the Chromebook, so hopefully mine can run it fairly well if I try it. Nice.
Okay, good. But that's promising.
That is, yes. And William actually said it definitely works online, so that's where that all came from. But Chromebook is kind of iffy for that. I don't know anything about this Linus Tech Tips. No, I know a lot about Linus Tech Tips. He's pretty awesome.
Linux is like an open source operating system, and
like Mac OS?
Mac OS is the absolute opposite of open source.
It's not open source, but I meant like an operating system. It's
Oh,
like its
yeah.
own- that's what I meant. I know that. You don't have to get me started. We just recently watched the documentary. Like, come on.
Oh, I know. First thing, like one of the first lines, everything's closed. Okay, Steve Jobs. Okay. Let's see
They
if that
can't get
lasts.
in. Screw it in.
Make sure they can't get in.
They have to
Keep
come to
them out.
the Genius Bar.
Don't let them in my computers, my precious Mac.
Also, Cheeto Puffs, let's go. I like hot Cheetos, but I haven't had them in a long time, and I never will because I told Doza I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anyways.
They're
Moving
just
on.
missing an entire area.
Jelly beans, cheese, salami,
on.
pepperoni, and a Diet Coke. Very nice, Pika. I especially like the jelly beans part. I haven't had those in a long time. I was thinking about getting some for Easter. Last year during, with the pandemic, I actually did like a little Easter egg hunt for Doza because he's always had one with his family when
we
they had
can't
their
go back.
Easter celebrations. And since it's coming up, I was thinking of getting some jelly beans or something to put in, or chocolate because he likes chocolate, into eggs and hiding them around the place for him. Yeah, he still searches for them.
Sometimes I find them months later.
That's true, which is hilarious. And hey, Kitty, welcome back. No worries. That filling out a FAFSA form is very, very important.
Yes.
Way more than the stream, so take your time. We know from back in the day how that was.
I have not heard that, and
That term in so long, yeah, because we don't.
it's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. So good luck with that.
Okay.
Let's
We're back here.
see.
This is where we. What? Hold on. What?
Speaking of Among Us, there's a new map that's going to be out at the
On
end
the
of this
31st.
month. Yeah, so we should definitely play that soon, and try out the new map. I think Doza's cousin was actually modding the game a little bit, like different modes and stuff.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
We weren't able to join in, but we hope to learn more from them. We wanted to kind of pick his brain, be like, "What are you doing? We want to do it."
I want to know what modding is.
Yeah, I want to know your secrets. So we'll learn more about that soon.
Like I just saw a TikTok. Like this is related to modding, not Among Us, but it was about Minecraft, and it was like these two guys, and they were playing, and it's like everything was like granite or something. I don't really know. Concrete powder. I think that's what it was. And like the first thing anything happened, like the whole world just collapsed because everything was made out of the same material. And it was just like, how does someone even do that?
That's funny.
I want to know how to do that. That looks amazing. Well, for a second.
Also, mashed potatoes and rice and meat sounds awesome. Hellfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We haven't had mashed potatoes in a while, and now I feel like we should add that to our list this week for like a meal.
I kind of need that now.
Right? And hey, Box Boy, welcome back. No, don't be toxic. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, okay. I'm catching up with the comments as I'm saying things. What do you mean by making chat radioactive? Please explain.
What does that mean? Also,
Yeah.
how did I? Oh, this is the opening. Oh my god.
William's asking you don't mod. I guess he does, but he's never modded Among Us.
I've never modded Among Us. Any quote unquote modding in Minecraft has been like shaders or like water or just textures, and it's like modding light. That's like intro to modding, right?
Yeah.
Nexus mods for like Dark Souls, or I mean, you've got Skyrim. You got Skyrim up the wazoo, Mr. William. And
That's true.
yeah, and oh, hello.
You did think.
I got the thing I wanted.
Way to go.
I had given up. All right. Anyways, let's go do that. But yeah, no, I haven't really. But yeah, no. What am I even saying?
Radioactive is a synonym for toxic. I didn't know that. Thank you, Jess.
Really?
I was thinking like radioactive, like, the actual radioactive definition.
Oh, by Imagine Dragons.
No.
Radioactive. Radioactive.
Like chemistry and like science and stuff.
And gold.
Anyways, Potato, with Among Us, you are more than welcome. Like, I think you have the gamer role in our server. You can tag at gamers whenever you feel like playing to see if anybody else wants to play. I feel like sometimes people are shy to do that, but, by taking that role and assigning it to yourself, ask them, because I know the public games are super bad. The only thing we all ever did in public games when we played together was troll others just for funnies. But, like, feel free to do that if you want to. I know that's what we'll probably do when we are, when we have some downtime to play and try out that new map soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
It
I don't know anything. It's an airship, right?
I don't know anything about it, but I did see one. I saw a TikTok about it where it shows like a little elevator type thing. So that's pretty cool. That was the thing that I was most excited about.
Very nice.
Yeah. And Hyper Silver, I totally get it. When I go, I'm a shy person too in certain cases, and tagging at everyone or tagging at, even sometimes I forget to like at globs. Like we literally told you, grab the glob roll so we can tag it for like important news and things like that. And sometimes I forget. Like we posted the promo, the photo of like the poster that we're doing a giveaway of for Doom Eternal. I didn't tag anybody. It's just in News Impulse, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I get shy about it too. Work up to it. If you want, you can always reach out to, just some of the people that you already play with here. Because I know originally, before we had that role, like Homie Peter, like anybody, we would just tag people who have played with us before to see if they wanted to continue playing with us. And that's why we were like, if people are tagging individually to see if people are busy or not, maybe we should just create this gamer rule, which was a suggestion from the community as well. So that's what we implemented. Just a little history of all that.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Look how much I learned. I mean, I was there.
Yeah, you were.
Right through them. Yeah, this doesn't seem as hard. Oh, look, I forgot to do this. And also this. Wait, what did I do? No, I didn't do the thing I wanted to do. Guys, how do I use the fire? Is it E? No, that's punch.
All of the controls are right down there. The R, the C.
Look, it's hard,
the G,
okay?
the F.
It's hard.
I know it. Babe,
Oh, G?
if I
no,
was
that's
playing
switch.
this game,
F.
we'd be here
Let's
for
try F.
2 years still playing Doom Eternal.
Oh, that's to switch. That's not what I
I thought
wanted.
he was going to agree, but he didn't.
Doom Eternal. That is this game. You're correct.
I was saying if I was playing, we'd be here for 2 years still playing Doom Eternal trying to finish.
Well, that's because it's a good game.
I meant.
And you never wanted to leave. Would this be like a Doom Eternal channel, like if it was just you?
Babe, are you kidding me?
Obviously, I'm joking.
This is the farthest from the genre that I like. No, I do enjoy Doom Guy. I mean, you guys know, I love the conversations. And I do love seeing the joy in Doza's face when he's playing this game, or any shooter, honestly. Or games like this, action adventure and all that jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She loves me.
I do love him. William says, I actually learned how to mob through the creation kits for Bethesda's games. If you want, I can help you learn. Making custom items and scripts with in-game content is easy, but tedious, of course.
So, it's kind of related, but not exactly. You know what I want to learn? I want to learn a bit of, like, source filmmaker, specifically for posing, not for making like those crazy wacky animations, although that'd be fun, that'd be hilarious. But, like, there's so much I want to do with like graphic design and imagery, thumbnails, for example.
Right.
Just so much, and I think a lot of it is hidden away behind learning source filmmaker, and it would just be so cool to learn that. But I once I tried it, I was just like, man, nothing that I've learned creatively thus far has prepared me for this. Not editing, not drawing, not photoshopping, none of it. It's kind of hilarious.
Just that is an excellent question. What is the next game? Because I do want to tell them what 2 of the options are. Do you remember, or do you want me to tell them?
Give me the first letter of each, because I don't remember.
C and T. 2 separate.
Oh my god.
You don't remember?
Does the T then start with a H after it?
No. Well, in the word, yes.
Okay. Now, the C. What is this?
What are we doing? Playing like
What is
Wheel of
the
Fortune
C?
right now?
Yeah. I'd like to buy a vowel.
Guys, what's the first game you can think of that starts with the letter C? Go. And it's not Crunchyroll.
It's not Call of Duty either.
It's not Call of Duty either. I'm just curious if you'll get it before Joza gets it. This is awkward.
Oh no!
Not Castle Crashers. Just because.
That's a
again,
good
That's a co-op game. We definitely want to play that, but once my hand heals a little bit more, I think maybe by next month or end of April, I should be able to bend it all the way. I'll say that. Among Us, Castle Crunchers, cool math games. Are you still thinking or not? Cucumber Wars.
That's right, guys.
50.
Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time. Yep, that's it.
Crossing.
It's not.
Fall, guys. CC's. You guys are all freaking hilarious. Crossing animals.
Hilarious. I don't know where I would be without y'all.
You know, it's funny because, like, I honestly thought Cucumber Wars could be a thing. Is it? I don't know. Because some of these might be true or not, right?
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, oh. Ow, pain. Okay, we need to peace out. Why can't I think of the C?
Craft mine. Alright, do you want me to just tell them? You guys want to know? You want me to just say it, right? Or do you want to keep guessing with these ridiculous answers?
Let Noosh know if you guys want to keep guessing or if you just want to end my suffering.
Yeah, up to you, because I don't mind reading out all of these obnoxious names. It's fun. Cars the movie, the game. Cars 3, the game. Keep guessing? Alright, go for it.
They made a third Cars 3 video game? Why? Sonic!
Sonic! Gotta go slow.
Oh, but I do want to play Sonic CD sooner rather than later.
That's true. He's been talking about Sonic a lot lately as well.
Yeah, I've been way into just immersifying myself.
Shadow with the Cars, the movie, the VTech game. I used to have a VTech.
What's a VTech?
It's like those children's like devices, like little. It looks like a laptop, but it's not. I'm sure they have like iPad versions or something like that too. But it was just educational toys essentially. I remember mine had like a keyboard and I would do like math problems, I would do a little drawing and just all kinds of things. I remember VTech. Ah, man, good days. Cookie Clicker, Cario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. You know, Mario's long lost relative, Cario from
Mario.
I was gonna do C with Mushroom Roll, like Mushroom Roll, like I didn't know how to say it. Oh my goodness, Hollow Knight, where everything is hollow, not hollow, and Zote the Mighty is the Zote.
It's actually the CD-ROM game from Captain Crunch.
Shadow, that's too serious. COVID-19 simulator. We're still living it. We don't need a simulator.
Oh, I could give some notes on what that's like. The devs should totally hire me.
Team Fortress 2, the British version.
Oh, jeez, I thought I was gonna die.
So chewy.
Yes!
Cooking Mama, that's actually a real game. Hyper Silver, you are correct. That's actually the game. Crash Bandicoot, the second one, is one of the games that we were thinking of doing
Oh
next.
my god, that's what it was.
Yeah, congrats. You guessed it. Way to freaking go. So the next game starts, we're deciding between these two. The next one starts with the letter T. So if you guys want to keep guessing with that one, be my guest. Have you guys ever played Captain Toad? I know that's probably not it, but have you guys? Yeah, well, we played the demo of Captain Toad and we actually really liked it. It's co-op as well with Toadette, right? That's the same one that I'm thinking of.
That's the one.
It reminds us of an indie game called Fez.
Yeah, where
Which
it has
like a puzzle.
like
It's 3D puzzle-ish where you go around with all the boxes and try to figure out like how to navigate essentially. We played Fez really early on in our relationship and it was a lot of fun. And we like Captain Toad, we just don't own it yet. But the demo was lit.
Between Fez and Captain Toad, I would much rather stream Captain Toad.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I could stream Fez.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm smart enough.
The first guess with T is Trash Night.
Trash Night? Is that a thing?
Fortnite, sweetheart.
Oh.
Trash Night.
Oh, I was thinking of like Hollow Knight. I was like, how dare you?
Team Fortress 2, let's go. And okay, so Jess guessed it, The Legend of Zelda, and it would. She said, I don't know the next one in the series. So the next one, if we're trying to do them in order, or you know, our order is Wind Waker.
Yes.
So yeah, it would be between Wind Waker and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Crash Bandicoot 2. So of those two, which one do you guys prefer? Though I'm loving these other like T names. So there's Theft Auto Grand, Tomodachi Life, To Life is Strange 3, Band F Thorado, to Kirby, to Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland to Hollow Knight. Also, welcome back, U235, with our facts as usual. You ready for this one, Doza?
Yeah, what is it?
All right. The kneecaps of humans develop between the ages of 2 and 5. They have no kneecaps before that.
That, like...
It's kind of blowing his mind right now, but it's
how do I describe
human
my
development.
feeling? Let me describe my feeling for
Okay,
a second.
describe your feelings.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to come out right, but basically learning that kind of like... Imagine you're alone in your room, right? You're sitting in a desk. You're sitting in a chair, alone, right? You're in a room alone.
Yes.
It's night, right? It's 3 a.m.
Sure.
Okay, it's 3 a.m. It's the devil's hour, right? So pretty spoopy. And it's dead silent. You feel a cold chill run up and down your spine.
Oh my goodness.
Shortly after, something brushes up against you. You turn, you look, there's nothing
there.
And while you're looking, on the other side of your body, still behind you, mind you, you feel two clammy, long, slender, cold hands with fingers just run over your scalp from the top to the sides of your face.
Look at this effect that your fact had on Doza U235. That's impressive.
I don't like it.
Also, that's awesome, Kitty. It is nice to be praised for gamer skills, and I'm glad you had that moment and enjoyed it in master mode. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up here with a couple of other comments before I miss it. Routine all
behind.
with your little. I mean, it was great. I love the extreme detail you went through with that, so I enjoyed that.
Oh, I'm doing this wrong. You're welcome.
Tamagotchi life is a real game. Tall guys. Tall guys. That's funny.
It's just a game about guys being tall.
That's funny. Also, Jackson, if you want, you're welcome to share your stories in the fanfics and stories channel in Discord if you want to. I know it's for a class, but people have posted their essays in there before, and we quite enjoy some of the some of the topics, that you guys have.
I feel like creative writing's been popping off lately.
It has, yeah. So only if you're comfortable, just a thought. Let's see. Crash 2 is pretty lit. It has more voice acting. Well, that's good. I look forward to that. What else? Waker. No, it's wind. Like the wind. Like wind. I don't even know what else to say for that other
like
than wind. And yes, homie, you should absolutely get another bowl of Rice Krispies. That snap, crackle, and pop. So important. Let's see. And hey, Alex Castro, welcome. How are you doing?
How's it going?
And, people have posted creepypastas. The last time we played Doom is when you read a creepypasta to the stream.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did do that.
Which one was it again?
I need that. Guys, can y'all remind me what the creepypasta I was reading was? Was it Pokemon related?
It was over like a year ago now. I feel
like it was Pokemon related, but I don't remember.
I don't know. And yeah. Oh, goodness. And welcome back, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Slenderman, Teen Titans, the Sonic Hedgehog.
I don't know if I could play Teen Titans on the stream. I don't know if that game is good enough. The one for the GameCube and like PlayStation 2 and all that.
Well, you guys did kind of, guess the games that we're planning. You did it before Doza, though he's also trying to beat this. Another game that we were thinking about playing, it's a bit of a longer one. It just had, an anniversary this week. We played it when it first came out, but off screen, like Doza did and I watched. It was Sekiro. So I think you guys have seen it, or we even have a video out about Sekiro on this channel.
Yeah, that video still holds up. I mean, my delivery could be better, but yeah, I still agree with everything that I said.
And what we were talking about were our initial thoughts of the game when it first came out.
Yeah, it was right after I had beaten it, and where I was like, we gotta write about this. We have to wait to put a video out. It just needs to happen.
So we did, and now here we are a few years later, and we're thinking about wanting to play it on stream because it would be really cool to kind of compare and contrast with when we first played it to what we think about here, Because Hato thinks it's going to be straight pain for you, but he's already beaten it. It's not going to be a blind run, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there will be no indication that it's a blind run.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was curious too because it's a very long game, but we have been working about you know, trying to do longer streams so we can incorporate these longer video games.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it was the Snow on Mount Silver, a Pokemon creepypasta. Shadow remembered.
Oh, well, I appreciate you remembering for me.
But yeah, there you go. Our last Doom 2016, like when we played that, one of the live streams has that creepypasta of Doza reciting it. Or reading it. Whatever you want to call it.
Oh, this thing just charged me.
Did you know the new Crash is about time?
Crash 4?
Yeah, we know
it
it
does time travel?
I didn't know it was about time. I just know that there is a new one. That's as much as my knowledge goes.
Same?
We do know there's someone in our community who's been playing it, and they're trying to actually 100% it. Samuel, I believe, and he was talking about how like really, really hard it is. So I don't know, but when we played the first Crash on this channel, we really enjoyed it. So we really hope to do the second one here soon. We also still have to play Lego Batman 2. So lots of sequels in a bunch of different series. But that's, you know, we're trying to look for mostly solo games right now until my finger and hand heals better.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you mean by another time-based Crash game? What's the original time-based Crash game?
When I hear time-based, I think like there's timers on everything. Obviously, that's wrong. Okay, we got a little bit faster.
And, sorry if I'm missing any comments. I'm trying my best. In regards to your question there, check the description on Original Creations in Discord, the channel descriptions. They'll kind of tell you about the different rules and things and what's okay and what's not. And if you have questions about Discord, it's a little easier if you actually ask them on Discord so we can address it there and not during a live stream.
Yeah, it'll be a little more streamlined.
Yeah, so I can actually, you know, we can reference things and whatnot. Let's see. Pika's having difficulty with the second Hornet fight.
Watch mine. It's almost like a guide. You get to see what not to do.
Or you can like just, you know, stumble and figure it out. Sometimes I like the whole concept of when you get knocked down, you get up again, and like, you know, the many fails before you succeed. Like it's so freaking hype that you can. It doesn't matter how many times you mess up. Like it can be super frustrating, but when you finally do beat it without having looked at a guide or anything else, tips and stuff are fine, or you know, just depending on that person's mentality and stuff, it just feels so different. Very satisfying.
I finished that encounter.
You sure did.
I think that's the first time I've ever done an encounter in one go. Oh my goodness. Am I getting better?
The mods are here, but they're also in Discord.
Yes.
You bring up a valid point, but they're there as well. Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay.
Crash 3 was also about time, kind of. See, I've never played any Crash game. I've only obviously experienced the first one here, so.
Same.
William says, I was a little boy when it came out. I surfed a promotional website and did the little browser games. Nice.
Can someone tell me how good the Crash Bandicoot game that came with like a Pizza Hut pizza, how good was that? It was like for PlayStation or something. I remember getting a black disc, and I think it was for Crash Bandicoot, and I didn't have a PlayStation, so I had to give it away to a friend. And I was sad because I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
And Alex, don't be hurt. I'm trying my best to go through the comments and respond, and I want to make sure Doza has time to respond too. Because you guys don't want a stream where I just literally read every single comment, but we don't react to anything, do you?
Oh,
tell me the truth.
Then it could have just been, you could have just put up a VOD.
I know, at that point, yeah.
What about me?
Yeah, I seriously, like, I hope you guys know I'm trying my best effort. I'm trying to make sure I get to everybody. I'm only human. And a glob. It's very hard.
Nobody said
I've also
easy,
been reading and typing and like looking at a screen all day, so just trying my best out here. You got another freaky toy.
I did. Is today really still Tuesday?
Yes.
Feels
yeah,
like Wednesday.
I know. It feels like Thursday to me, but yes. I think Thursday because like we had nachos and it feels a little more festive, but honestly we just cooked that because we got our dishwasher and our kitchen back, and I'm so excited. You know you're an adult when you're excited that your dishwasher works again.
Oh, of course. It's just one of those adulty things that just has to happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to go through it at some point. Or it's just like, oh, here's a basic thing that I didn't want to think about, but now that it's gone, it sucks, and now that it's back, it's back.
Yeah. And I'm sorry you fell down the steps. That would hurt. it's happened to us before, and I feel your pain. I hope it goes away quickly. Definitely, like, take some rest, take it easy, watch where you're stepping.
Did I already pick up this armor thingy?
I know no one's requested us to drink any water, but I really need some water.
You know, I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna have some of my own water.
It's not even cheating. We don't say we're only gonna drink when it's requested.
I know, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens inadvertently, and I'm all I got the big thirst, but I haven't quenched it.
And Hellfire, I really appreciate you saying that we understand. That means a lot to me.
I really like your comment.
And Kitty, the adulty thing was our dishwasher was finally fixed after being broken for over a month. So I was just really excited, and our kitchen's back. We can use all of it, all of the counter space, all of everything. Like, it's just, I get to cook again.
Which is great for me.
Yes. Oh man, food.
Oh, this.
So for some of y'all that are new here, in case you're wondering, in addition to playing video games, we also create original art and comics where we actually incorporate our original characters into the video games we play.
Yes, you can see a little bit of that on a lot of our thumbnails.
As well as on Instagram.
Yeah.
Every single highlight and drawing that we do is on there, as well as we have a food-focused Instagram where we actually share recipes and other just what we're eating or what we're cooking kind of thing. So that's fun. And yeah, I know it's just a dishwasher, but try like I don't know, just not having it after when you get something taken away from you for a while that you use, you know, almost every day. It's just so paralyzing. It really shouldn't be. I know we're so fortunate to have like a dishwasher or, you know, the things that we have here in the United States for, you know, where we live and everything, but it's just taking it away. I don't know.
Well, we had adjusted our lifestyle and found our flow.
Yeah, like there was
having one.
Yeah, you know, you get up, you drink coffee, you wash the dishes, you drink coffee.
The last place that we never had a coffee.
We never had a dishwasher before. At our old place, we had one, but it never worked. And they never fixed it. So having one here, it was just so different. And then it broke, and it's just whatever. It's a cycle. And thank you, Jess. Yes, it feels like a congratulations. Yay, dishwasher.
That's exactly right.
Yep. I wish my body woke up in the middle of the night to get water like it used to instead of sleeping all night so my throat isn't dying every morning. You know?
I have a pro tip for that.
What's your pro tip, Doza?
Just get like a bottle of water. Or if you have something to that you can refill, just keep it next to you at all times.
I'm curious though, if you're saying that, you know, your body doesn't want to wake up in the middle of the night, you would just sleep through it. Like, even if the water was right next to you, you would still just sleep through it.
Oh, I guess I misunderstood slightly.
I don't know if it was the way Doza interpreted it or me, but either way, the tip for having a water bottle or something by your bedside is nice, because I know sometimes we wake up and we're like, oh, water. The SpongeBob way, how you do it?
Water would be nice.
Yeah, that happens in the morning a lot. So having it right next to us to be able to drink it, it's great.
Absolutely.
You guys want to give our dishwasher a name? Go ahead. What do you want to name it? And I'm glad you're happy it's fine again. That's awesome.
Oh, is this gonna kill it? I am taking a lot of damage just to get this thing done. I'm gonna die.
Also, I feel for your teacher. Apparently, the teacher was was trying to be relatable and said, I'm on Twitter, and Hyper Silver's class or someone in the class said, we're on TikTok, not Twitter.
Oh no.
She probably feels she or he, the teacher, probably feels like super old.
I used to be cool with my jean jacket.
Right. Okay, so we're getting a lot of names. We're getting Dishwashy, Wallina, Betty, Bubbo. Yeah. So yeah.
Bubbo?
like
bubble.
B-U-B-B-O-O. Or maybe it's Babu. Because like the O-O is ooh instead of O.
Oh. That was cute. You said that extra cute. I don't know what it was. It just was.
Just said it. Suds E. Off top, gotta be Sudsy. Daniel, Sam, Clay, or Aqua.
Oh my god, I was hitting the wrong button.
SpongeBob wanting water when man's legit living in it. What a dramatic sponge.
He wanted to be cool for Sandy.
So cool for
It was
Sandy
his new
Cheeks
friend.
from Texas.
That is
Howdy,
correct.
y'all. It's me, Sandy. I don't know how to do her voice.
Hi,
but-
I'm Sandy. No.
No, I don't know. I just do
I
the
wanna
classic.
Be
I want to be a billionaire.
Texas girl.
So.
No, wait.
Isn't that a
What
Bruno
is-
Mars song?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm just.
All
going
I
off
know
of
is
my
that Bruno Mars is dripping in finesse, and it don't make much sense.
This is like the second week in a row you said that.
You
on
brought up
stream.
Bruno Mars, not me.
Blackstar remembers the billionaire song.
Oh,
I don't think
we
it
got the
aged
punchies.
Because there's that line like between Oprah and the Queen, and like remember the recent interview with Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and Oprah, and then the Queen. Like, just it's just so funny.
Did I really get this power up at the end of the fight? Man.
Jess, I've never had a pet or a cat, but I have some best friends who do have cats. And I've slept over at their places, and it is kind of like that. You fall asleep, and then like a cat randomly like walks over you or knocks over things in your room, and it's never quiet.
It really isn't. You can never fully know when you're going to be disturbed.
Yeah, and yeah, we wouldn't want her to knock over your water if you kept it next to you. That would be really bad.
Like in a metal water bottle, and it just drops.
Alex, we haven't drank beer that many times, but you're right. The first time we drank it, we didn't like it, and we just don't drink it. We stay away from it.
What, water?
No, beer. Because he said the first time you drink beer, oh gross. The 20th time, who wants to get drunk with this tasty yellow stuff called beer? Definitely not us.
Nah. I tried. There was a grapefruit IPA that was okay, but still, it's not for me.
Anytime we are at a place that only like back in the day when you hung out at places that only had beer, like typically they at least have like apple cider or something, then that's what I usually get, or just water. Dose is a type of person to vibe to payphone. I don't know why. Payphone.
To like the sound of a payphone ringing, like that, because kind of.
I don't know. If Doze is like your call waiting music, that could be funny. Or like the voice during the call waiting.
I've been known to get down to some Skype ringtone,
Funny.
like the one from the mid 2000s. Do 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 boop do 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 boop boop.
The Texas episode in SpongeBob is pretty hilarious. Also, Hyper's requesting ranting about the best SpongeBob episodes now.
The one with
Pretty Patties.
Pretty Patties, pretty good.
Pretty Patties was pretty good.
Love Pretty Patties. I also love the one where they have to take care of the little caterpillar, and it like turns into
a butterfly, and they think
wormy.
it's evil. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
and,
the Alaskan bullworm.
Oh, legendary.
Yeah, that one was good. The glove world with the they just. Oh man.
Wait, what?
Dramatic.
Are you talking about the one where he is on his way to Glove World?
But it's like the journey is just so crazy and scary and stuff.
Because he ends up like in the. Oh my God! It has an actual scientific name, but basically the bottom of the ocean, right in the abyss.
I mean, Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. That's a classic. Gary Come Home.
Gary Come Home is really good.
There's also
I think Krusty Krab pizza might be
the
my
Super
favorite.
Bowl episode.
Oh, it's called something band or something. I
don't know.
can't remember.
And then the Tall, Dark, and Handsome when SpongeBob takes Pearl to prom.
Tall, dark,
handsome.
handsome.
What else? There's so many good ones. Oh, like the box with the string, and it's like from the photo of the Christmas party that Patrick has.
Oh, yes, of
The
course.
secret apartment thing. That one's good. What else is there?
How about the nematodes?
Nematodes.
Nematodes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see.
With port and starboard attachments.
Oh, one of my favorites is actually like the first episode where SpongeBob has to go find that freaky like spatula thing.
Yeah, it was just.
And then he just comes back and he's like, bitty bitty bum bum,
having a wonderful time.
Yeah, I love that. And honestly, that being the first episode, it was just like SpongeBob was going to be pretty epic. And
You know
it's
what they
still around
followed that
today.
up with?
Which one did they
The
follow?
second part of the first episode,
one's that?
it's literally the ripped pants.
Oh yeah. How did we forget about that? And that's when Larry the Lobster was introduced as well. Oh man.
Is there a Kraken in this game?
There you go, Hypersolar. I hope you enjoyed all of those SpongeBob best episodes. We kind of just spitfired there.
Bold and brash, more like belongs in the trash. When Squidward's trying to like be a high-end artist, and like SpongeBob ends up making masterful art without trying.
I also like the leaf blower episode. There's no words in that, but it's just so.
I think that one won some awards because of that.
Yeah, because no words,
no
but
dialogue.
It just told such a powerful story.
It's very good.
Ah, classic.
If you can't tell, I thought that episode's pretty darn good.
What about Weenie Hut Jr.?
Oh yeah. And then the hospital, Weenie Hut General.
Yeah.
That was so good.
That was a good one too. My goodness. I remember, this conversation reminds me of when SpongeBob had like his big anniversary a couple years ago. And in Discord, we were all just putting a bunch of like SpongeBob highlights and pictures and memes and stuff. I'm sure if you search SpongeBob in Discord in the server, you would be able to go find all of that. That was a lot of fun that day.
Much love.
The Krusty Krab training video. I ain't sleeping on it.
Oh my god, yeah. Poop.
Yes.
People order our patties.
Yep. And then honestly, every episode with like Plankton and the computer.
What is it?
What's its name?
Karen.
Karen, yes.
Oh, 50% C, 50% weed.
Yeah. A secret formula. And then like Mr. Krabs just being greedy AF. Boy, oh boy. What a show SpongeBob is. That just defined so many generations, honestly.
Yeah, multiple generations.
Yeah. When did it come out? Like 2000, 2001?
No, 1999.
What?
It's a 90s show.
90s
Technically,
show?
it's a 90s show.
That is crazy. I remember
I was but a wee lad when SpongeBob first graced his presence onto over my eyeballs.
I was thinking, because there was actually a birthday party when I was young where the boy, he had a SpongeBob themed party, and I remember those little jelly, like Krusty Krab candies. You could take them apart, and like, I remember us like, as you know, dumb little kids, I guess, like we're like, you want to trade my patty for your tomato, or I'll take your lettuce. Like, they're all taste the same, but we were trading these different parts of like this Krabby Patty jelly candy form. Ah, good memories.
I wanted to believe that they tasted different.
No, they didn't.
Like Fruit Loops are all the same flavor too, right?
Exactly, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's like that.
So
It's
annoying. So annoying.
Oh man. I don't know why Sandy just couldn't go to a different restaurant with him. Clearly he could never get in. I know, right? Not a good friend.
It would appear not.
She's very competitive though. I think like her friendship with SpongeBob, they really challenged each other. Sandy being so like good at a lot of things, like that came easy to her. SpongeBob struggling a little bit more. It's a nice friendship and relationship. There's so much there. And honestly, even though this is considered a kid show or whatever, they talk about a lot of stuff about, you know, like working and like fast food service, or Squidward wanting to aspire for more with his art, but he's just, you know, flipping burgers, or actually, you know, what's the customer service essentially, because he doesn't actually cook them. But
right. So I kind of felt like growing up with SpongeBob, you know, I started out more like SpongeBob, but then by now I see the struggles of Squidward and I can more relate to Squidward. And is that sad, or is that just good writing?
yeah,
There's not really a clear answer, is there?
I mean, it could be both.
It can be both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Squidward episode where he finds his utopia and everyone's the same.
Yeah, I also really like the episode where SpongeBob's grandparents are in him. That was...
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, because they're, you know, it tells you more
Well,
about
it's
his
just
like
his
background
grandma.
and his... No, it's his
There's one
grandfather
with his
too.
parents. I don't remember no grandpa.
No, he has a grandfather.
What do you mean he has a grandfather?
He has a grandma and a grandfather. He does.
Oh,
Also,
died.
Shadow, what do you mean, how should you feel about growing up with the same candy as us? Like, we're not that old. Like,
All right, here's something that might sound old.
Why are you trying to make yourself older than you are? I don't understand.
No, it's cool. I knew this before you were alive. Oh, right? That makes me cool. There was already a burger candy. I'm gonna die again. There was already a burger candy in existence.
All right. I don't know. No, everyone just knows the Krusty Krab and the Krabby Patties. There was an episode where Plankton legit dated Mr. Krabs' mom as part of his plan to take the formula. I honestly do not remember that.
I do remember
you
that.
Remember that one? I don't remember that.
Yeah, at first it was just to take the formula, and then he actually kind of had feelings for her, and then at the end it was just like it wasn't gonna work out. Like, I'll just spoil it. But Mr. Krabs' mom basically turns Plankton down.
Oh, well, that's good. There's also the green, the ghost pirate dude. I can't remember his name, but there's a couple episodes with him that were pretty good as well.
Davy Jones.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. When they had the cameo of Davy Jones from the Monkees, I lost my mind. Because I just didn't expect to see that in a kid's show. Yeah, especially SpongeBob, but it was like, yeah, daydream believer and a homecoming queen. Somebody look up Homecoming Queen by the Monkees. The singer's name is actually Davy Jones. He passed away a couple years ago.
Oh, the Flying Dutchman. Yes. There's that too.
Well, yes,
or is that the same guy?
Wait.
Are we confused?
Oh.
I think we're confused.
We're confused. But yes. I'm still, everything I said about the actual, I would have freaking die again. I got swarmed. I should have just thrown down a grenade. I didn't do that. I'd be a scrub. You're right. I don't know why. Because, okay, the reason I got confused because the Flying Dutchman's constantly like threatening people to send them into Davy Jones's locker. And that's like, I don't know. I guess that's the equivalent of like sea hell. Not really sure. I'm not super up and up on all my nautical lore. I know about sirens, but that's kind of like, that's more of like a Greek mythology thing, I think. Yeah, Mediterranean. That makes sense. But who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe someone in chat knows.
Also, Shadow had also asked thoughts on Invader Zim, and I gotta be honest. I watched it, but not to the extent that I watched SpongeBob or other shows where I could easily talk about it. It was one, like, if that's what was on Nickelodeon, I wouldn't mind watching it kind of thing, you know? Mm-hmm. And I haven't revisited that since I was a kid. Whereas SpongeBob, those and I have watched multiple seasons of it, even, you know, in our relationship together to experience SpongeBob as a couple. So, you know with Invaders? I remember that movie came out and we watched that.
The movie came out. It was pretty faithful, but I couldn't get into it in the same way that my nostalgia will keep me interested in the old stuff. It was good though, and it did a lot of things right. But it, in terms of like other, like not main Invader Zim, but things that are Invader Zim but aren't the main show. The thing that's gonna always like take my heart. In that sense, I know it's kind of specific, but it's the Christmas episode where Zim kind of like takes over the planet by learning that everyone basically worships Santa Claus. So what's he gonna do? Impersonate Santa Claus and enslave everybody. And that was super fun because it was told by a possessed Frosty the Snowman who was freaking hilarious. So that's everything is kind of like it's measured against that. So, and
also we never like talk about our ages or anything, but we both are 90s babies, so you guys can do the math. We are young adults. I honestly don't, we talked about age before in the sense where I think even when you're 50, you're still like, you still have so much life ahead of you, you know? You're just going over the hill at that point. That's why that phrase is there.
Well, they say over the hill's 40.
I thought it was 50.
Oh.
Well, I still think 50 is young. I've seen and met people that at 50 they shift their entire lives and do a completely different chapter.
Oh, I know.
So, I'm going to stay young and be young as long as I determine what that youngness is in me, and I'm pretty young, guys. And I have a birthday coming up this summer. I told Doza what I wanted for my birthday today, even though it's like months away.
She does this.
Well, okay, no, I actually don't.
She does every time.
No, I really don't. The reason, so I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the people who created like PAX South, PAX West, Penny Arcade conventions, they did a PAX online in 2020. Some of you guys attended it with us, you know, online. It was free. They're now hosting a Community Con 2021. They're building this completely new community and have this gaming convention that's all online, that's all completely free, that is going to be starting on July 9th, which is my birthday. And then that was announced yesterday. And then today we learn that Black Widow, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like that movie is coming out the same day. So I was just like, look at all these things that are going to be happening like on my birthday weekend. Like I was just excited. So seeing all those things, I was like, you know what? Originally, I wanted to take a trip for my birthday this year, just like we took one for Jose's birthday last year. But obviously pandemic, we can't travel. So I decided what I wanted. And what I want is something for both of us. So it's not even like it's just for me or like I'm asking for a lot or anything. So yeah.
She really isn't.
Yeah.
I like what she's asking for.
He's gonna love it, actually.
Yeah, I am gonna love it.
Yeah.
Butter believe it.
Lots of butter. Can't believe it's not butter.
I still can't believe it. It's been a long time.
We never even bought that together.
No, but my family went through a phase with my grandparents and whatever, and they're like, "Yep, this is the new thing. We're all about this tub that we keep out at room temperature all the time."
And Kitty, yeah, I'm so glad you told your friend that, because it's so true. You know, I went to college thinking that, like, okay, I have this plan, right? Like, since I was young, I feel like I had this plan, one that my parents and my family kind of built for us together. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And I have rocked up that plan so hard, so hardcore, if you will. Just, I am nowhere near that plan. I basically did a full 180 to the other side.
You sure did.
Yeah, so even if you plan things, even if you feel like, you know, I didn't do enough, or you spend a whole year just binge watching TV shows and just trying to survive day by day with what you had to do for school or whatever it may be, or played a bunch of video games because that's what's getting you through and waking you up every day, that's okay. Like, as much as like we tell people to be kind to others and just, you know, be wholesome and awesome, like, also be kind to yourself. You don't have to figure out your life in one day, today, tomorrow, or even in the next year, or even in the next 10 years. Life is like multiple different chapters. You don't know what's gonna happen. One day you could be like, I want to be a vet. The next day you could be like, I want to be a gamer and like just, you know, stream video games. Another day you could be like, I want to write. Or, you know, you might want to do all of those things in a full like year. You never know until you do it and until you keep progressing. Like, your passions could change tomorrow, or something life-changing could happen in the next couple of months that just changes the trajectory of your journey. So yeah, we're all young.
We are.
We are who we are.
What song is that?
See, when you ask me is when like I completely forget. We are who we are. Lyrics. It's Kesha. So
Tick tock on the clock. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
My friend used to just sing the song a lot. She really liked Kesha, so it's been in my head.
I'm not a Kesha fan. I'm just not.
I mean, she's out there doing her life, doing her passions.
Doesn't mean I have to like
That's
it.
true. You don't have to.
But you know, yes, she is.
Metro Nation, make it Nation.
You could do that. Oh, I got
Yeah.
electrocuted.
And just believe me, I go through phases of it too. Sometimes I even tell Doza, like, man, I spent this whole weekend just watching, you know, TV and like laying in bed, because sometimes I have weekends like that where I can't do anything. As productive as I am sometimes, I just, you know, I regret it. And then he's like, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, you need to take care of yourself. He even has to tell me, like, it's okay if you need to take a break within the day. You don't have to eat your lunch in front of a computer screen working every day. Like, I need to be reminded that too. It's nice to have other people tell you, because even if you know it true in your heart, like, I should be doing these certain things, it's hard to do it unless, you know, someone else also kind of puts that in, like, input in. Thankfully for me, like, it's Doza, someone that really cares about me. And I hope, like, you guys know we care about you guys. So whatever we tell you, a lot of the times we're trying to tell ourselves as well and take our own advice.
Of course.
Yeah, sometimes we're bad at taking our own advice too.
It can be hard to be self-aware. It's something that a lot of people struggle with, I think, for a good portion of their lives.
I think everyone does.
But I feel like once, it's not even like a once-time thing. It's not like a thing that you automatically do, like one day you just get it. No, it's always going to be a journey. But I feel like people who are happy and or successful have some level of self-awareness, at least in some fashion. And so that kind of like pushes me forward to think, okay, so if I have to deal with this today, I need to make sure this, and this happen because I have to be self-aware of myself.
Yep.
And I also need to know how I carry myself and how that affects others and how that affects me. And
change, like, in a day or every day or, you know, just as you continue.
Well, you never know what
Nothing's
the
the
day. You never
same.
know what the day is gonna bring.
Yeah, even when you do the same job, like when we were, you know, in 8 to 5 jobs too, while the job itself could be pretty similar, there's still things and factors that can affect you outside of what you're doing every day. Jackson, what a timing. Request a random motivational quote that will say out loud. I feel like we've been doing that already, but I got you.
Let's see.
I was
what do we got?
actually doing a little bit of journaling, if you will, earlier today. Ooh, okay. This one's actually pretty good. No one always stays uplifted, happy, funny all the time. We're all humans with ups and downs. Anyone that says their life is only what you see on their social media or online is lying to you. Just remember that regardless of what you're feeling each day, be you and be true to yourself no matter what.
That's right.
Yep.
Well said. Yes,
know.
my entire life is not being a glob. IRL, I'm actually not a glob, so do not believe everything you see.
No, we are human. And I'm not lying to you, but what that means is essentially, you know, a lot of times people online, they try to show this very happy, positive persona, and we try to do that too. We try to show a positive environment because we don't want to come on here and just complain about everything or like talk about the things that are bothering us in life because you guys might have some of the same worries as well. But we also want to be transparent and just be who we are. We are Nusha and Doza, and we love gaming, we love art, we love food, and, you know, we have these worries. We're young adults. Like, we pretty much wear our hearts on our sleeves with y'all, other than giving away private info. Like, we tell y'all what's real, what's up. You're our closest friends and fam because we don't even talk to our own families as much as we talk to y'all.
Of course.
So,
I mean, we'd be spending a lot of time talking, not a whole lot of other stuff. If we, I don't really know how to quite share what's in my head, but you know, you guys get
he
it,
has
right?
a great head.
Okay.
He also has a great mind.
Thanks.
And a great beard.
Thanks.
He's also been like really doing his hair differently like every other day kind of, and it's like he comes out sometimes oh my gosh, it even happened today. It was so cute. I got up earlier than him and I was already working by the time he woke up, and then he came out and he was like, you know, good morning and stuff, and he had done his hair a different way, and I wasn't even looking at him yet though because I was still typing away or working away, and he just stood there waiting for me to look at him. And then once I looked at him, I just gave a big like smile and I was like, your hair, you're so cute.
I kind of need the validation.
Yeah, and he was literally waiting for validation before he made breakfast.
It's true. It's all true.
It's too funny. Yeah. Find yourself a man like Doza who not
what?
only
What did I do?
Not only is super super cute, but can make you breakfast. Also, what is with this music?
I don't know. I like it though. It's kind of old school.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh hey, look, a thing. Let me get the thing.
And hey, Maykr, how are you doing?
What's up?
You just got on to us giving that quote. That's awesome. And yeah, time is going by pretty quickly. I'm still.
What time is it? Oh no.
I mean.
Oh no, what time is it?
It's already actually past 9.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, but he means like March. Like it's almost over, like 3 months in. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to April too much because of tax season. I honestly like April is kind of like. Ugh. But also, it's also spring and like, you know, we're still going to be out here playing games, doing the thing. So it'll be nice, but I'll be happy once tax season's over and a little bit more relaxed. It's just so hard. Like, how much am I going to have to owe? Like, just tell me the number. I don't like knowing like the day before and then having to pay it the next day.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Jackson, it's always emoji FaceTime or whenever you feel like it. And yeah, it was basically like that, Josh. He was waiting like for recognition before he would move.
But what I do is I kind of creep into the room wherever she is, and I just kind of like stare at her. I don't say anything. I don't make any noises. I just stare at her with a big dumb smile until she gets it and gives me what I came for.
Which is a compliment.
Like, look at you. Like, that's right.
Yeah.
Look
and
at
then he gets
me.
a little cocky.
Well, you know, do a little dance.
Do a little dance. Get on tonight. Right? That song?
Oh, yeah.
I
It may have missed a few words. That's okay.
I've probably missed a lot. I honestly, weren't you talking about this too? Like, it's okay if we get the lyrics wrong? Like, as long as people understand us?
I'm gonna stop shaming myself for not getting all the lyrics right. Hello, we're back at the start.
Are you lost?
No, I'm not lost. I mean, I was earlier when I was trying to figure out how to get over there, but I guess we did. How did I not?
And hey, Cocaine Bacon, how you doing?
What's up?
Wink.
Wink.
Wink. Also, is that like a? Can't even think of the instrument anymore. I want to say it's not a trombone, a saxophone, a tuba. Those are tubas, right? Unless they're like French horns. I don't know. That's really creative though. I don't think I've ever seen that combination.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we want that.
This is not Doom Eternal 2077. Just Doom Eternal, right? There's no other numbers?
Correct. It's just Doom Eternal.
I'm assuming the 2077 is a cyberpunk joke reference, right, Maykr? I feel like I'm getting a little slow for the night.
Oh, you're correct. Can I go down?
I have to come up with a yearbook quote by April 2nd. If I could, I would make it.
Oh, I missed stuff.
Why can't you make it the duck? That would be funny.
Like a duck walks up to the lemonade stand.
Quote?
Yeah, because I quoted myself.
What did you say?
You have to. What did I say? Okay. So, like, I was basically saying in my quote, like, it's cool to like have big dreams, but in order to make those dreams a reality, you gotta wake up first.
You know, I have never seen your yearbook.
That's fine.
What? You've seen my yearbooks.
Okay, I'm a little bit of a heartthrob, so maybe you can't handle it.
No, come on, I'm gonna ask your mom next time we see her.
But you know she'll submit.
Yes, and that's what I want. That's what I need. You know, our yearbook, we actually didn't have quotes. Like, we had, some people did quotes, but they asked all of us like different things. Either a quote or either like, what will you most remember about, you know, your experience here at the school kind of thing. When it comes to quotes, my favorite is Ancaro Imparo. It's Latin for I'm still learning. It has always been my favorite quote since I think when I was in 5th grade. I was in this gifted and talented program, and our teacher would actually have us say Ancaro Imparo at the end of every like class we had, and we would walk out, you know, carry on with the day schedule, whatnot. And it was a phrase that was like basically said by the Renaissance man Michelangelo, because even though he's a great, you know, scientist, brilliant mind, thinker of his time, he was still like attributing like everything to like, I'm still learning, there's still so much to learn. And same, like for all of us, right? We're gonna be lifelong learners whether we want to be or not. And I just really resonated with that. It also sounds really pretty, like Ancaro Imparo, you know? So that's my favorite quote.
Rolls off your tongue.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, she says it a lot more than you guys think she does.
No, I really do. Well, it's kind of like whenever I have an opportunity to bring it up, I'll bring it up.
It's almost her catchphrase.
Almost.
So, there you go.
Yeah. I used to think about getting like a tattoo with it, but I probably will never actually get a real permanent tattoo. So,
Not too bad.
yeah. Also, I could never do marching band. I feel like you just have to have like a really like, you have to have upper body strength, like a lot.
And you have to keep a beat.
And yeah.
I can't stay
What is this
focused
guy
for that
saying?
long. Oh.
For this, eventually.
Turn up the game on our end. We got a key.
That's a big, weird.
They're
Key.
saying, all hail the coming of the destroyer. The Slayer's time is now.
Can I just say that it is an honor for me personally to meet you?
I get it, dude. I get it. We've all been there.
Attention.
See, Doomguy's his role model too.
Right?
Please exit the facility now.
So much is happening.
So this whole like society of people has been kind of like
They're the last ones, right, of humanity.
I think so, but they were all about like self-sacrifice and for the good of all or whatever. Like from the get-go, it kind of like
What did he do?
They're trying to like crack the code for this alien thing,
and Doomguy just like pulled it out.
He's just like just yoink.
Who's this creature?
I don't know. He looks like somebody straight out of World of Warcraft. Like literally copy and paste. Like I've seen this guy before. I'm not even joking.
Jess, I like your idea of that quote. It's pretty funny.
Ew, 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 ew. His horns jiggle because they're attached to skin, not his skull.
Ooh.
That's disgusting. The horns grow out of his skin. Why?
I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to both yours, Jess, and Potato's quotes there. I like how we're being all motivational and there's this character on screen.
Let me help you to see, Slayer.
Oh, is this a big fight?
Marauder. The Marauder is a defensive powerhouse. Stand too close, he uses a shotgun. Stand
Wait,
too
is
far
this
away,
the
he throws
finale?
projectiles.
Just kidding. I was kidding, I'm sorry. Is this a boss fight?
Is this a boss?
I can't tell.
Keep him in mid-range. Counter his attacks when his eyes flash to daze him. Otherwise, he blocks your shots. Okay. Well, I want to use that shotgun. Ow, pain, pain, pain. Whoa, he's fast.
Many people say this guy is the hardest boss in any game and ruin Doom. Wow, and that's coming from Doom Guy.
I thought Doom was hard. I'm curious about that.
Hyper says, I remember for elementary we had to make a quote. My quote was, I wanted to be a bird when I was 5 and now I want to be an assassin. I got away with it. Dang! That's really surprising that they let you do that, especially when you're in elementary. Doom Guy says he's not that hard though.
Then why are people whining about it?
Foxboy says this game is soft. It literally tells you how to fight. Wow.
You know, you're right. I do agree.
Can't even complain.
No,
Fair
I can't.
enough.
That's true.
Man, Zoza, beat this discount storm rage. You are not prepared, looking mother.
Illidan, no. I have to do what I must.
And what is it that you must have to do?
Well, the whole thing about Illidan in World of Warcraft is that he took advantage of demon power.
And that's what Doom Guy's doing?
Everyone said don't do it, but
And
he
still
did
did
it anyways.
What a guy.
Yeah, what a guy.
He's hard but easy to abuse once you get how he works. Use the super shotgun and wait for his eyes to turn green, then shoot.
Oh, he stopped our punch.
Is that it?
Oh, Doom Guy plays so dirty. It's hilarious. I guess that's it.
Where did all the Who-Mans go?
The Who-Mans, they pieced out, bro.
Why?
They pieced out because they saw the Marauders show up and they're like,
So they just let Doom Guy there to fend for himself?
Yeah, I guess they did.
He's such a lone ranger. Like, he just has to do everything by himself. What a toxic work environment. Everyone else just leaves you to deal with the mess.
I know. I'm gonna have to report this to HR.
Yeah, let's do it. They save all their files on floppy disks.
Oh, yeah, you know they do. Okay, so we have to crack the code on this guy, probably to get to the last priest.
Oh, Maykr, that warms our hearts. Thank you so much for typing that out and telling us.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you.
Not Raid Shadow Legends.
Wait, Dr. Hayden... Is he not like a person anymore? Is he the ship? Is that what's happening?
Priest is hiding in Sentinel Prime. The Khan Maykr does not want him to be.
So Hayden was the robot?
The only function
Hayden is the guy who first woke us up.
Oh.
Yeah.
core of Mars, in the lost city of Hibeth. I have
Interesting.
marked its location for you, but getting there will take
Is
time.
this still on Earth?
There is no easy
William, you're right. Yeah, like,
Oh,
I
we're
don't know
going
why
to
the
Mars.
humans left because they can't handle anything.
They can't even. BFG.
Designed by Dr. Samuel Hayden as part of the
I want that.
anti-demonic defense grid.
I understand. Searching the coordinates to the BFG 10,000 now.
That's simple, huh?
And
Do
just,
a Google search.
You know, if you want to, do it. Like, all power to you, girl, because it's... So many people don't, you know? Even though it's a more affordable and amazing option, it's still an education. You're still gonna, you know, go very far in life. Like, regardless of community college, no college, or whatever, it's what each individual makes of it. So, you do you. I like that.
I'm a massive... Not that I did this, but I am a massive fan of trying things out in community college where it's cheaper and less stressful of an environment.
Absolutely.
And then making your bigger decisions later on.
Especially because the majority of us, I feel like, I don't know the actual stats or anything, so don't quote me, but, you know, so many people don't know what they actually want to do at 18 or 17 or 16, even when you're taking your SATs and applying for colleges and stuff. No one knows. So they end up changing it, and community college is a great way to figure out what you want. Or no college. Take a gap year. That's really popular, so they can just kind of, like, who am I? What am I? Ask yourself those hard questions and become self-aware, kind of like what Doza was saying earlier.
Gap years can get kind of sussy.
They can, but it just, you know, you could work instead. Just go straight to the workforce, experience that, and then decide you want to go back to school because you, or whatever you decide. Who knows what your journey is going to be like?
Yes, absolutely. I'm not against that.
Yeah.
Someone did some math. I don't know when it was. Take this with a grain of salt. It was also a couple years ago, so I'm sure the math is just even better now. Presuming,
math.
yeah,
Sorry.
presuming that you can straight out of high school get like a job in, I don't know, retail or like something where you can get into management, something with some vertical movement. The amount of as opposed to, like, let's say, I don't want to give any hard numbers, but let's say you would the alternative is going to college for 4 or 5 years and getting a job that like pays you, like, I don't know, $35,000 a year, right? Like, that's
I don't even know what minimum wage is right now.
possible. That's possible with a degree, though it's still very competitive.
It's very rare and competitive. Yeah, there's so many people.
There's
I mean,
depending on what you
unemployment
get, there's a
rates-
pretty big range.
There's also unemployment rates that are crazy right now. There are people who, you know, have gone through a bunch of education. There's even people with master's degrees who can't even find a job right now.
Yes.
So
So the alternative is like getting in with a company like out of high school that'll hire you and then working your way up.
Yeah.
And someone kind of did the math. It's like the amount of money that you would have spent on college plus the low turnout for getting a job straight out of college, assuming that you do, plus what money you would make there versus the amount of money you would make working a full-time job straight out of high school, and then you kind of average that out over the years. Turns out, like, depending on what you want to go for college, it may not be the most lucrative option, but
this is all an average or, you know, from some kind of study or research. It doesn't mean that each individual person can go against whatever that average is. Stats are great to learn from, but each person, you determine your own, you know, path.
yes, absolutely. Don't get me wrong.
Some people get super lucky. Some people just have really good networking. Like, there's so many freaking variables. One story for one person is not going to be the case for the person next to you.
I would love to just be like, yeah, everybody go to college and just be a doctor and make lots of money, or be an engineer, or be a lawyer. But the trade-off is that not everybody gets that far, and also it costs a lot of money, which is another huge reason a lot of people don't get that far.
And just don't be sorry for putting your quote ideas in here. We love it. Look at all the conversations we're having.
Yeah, I'm getting a little sussy, Jess. Bring out really good conversations, and I don't know.
Maykr says, to be honest, I'm feeling kind of nervous because I have a job interview at the pools, and from what I've heard, to have a better chance to get applied, ask questions about the job, and I don't know what to ask. Ooh, that's a really good topic. In general, like, when you're at a job interview, we're speaking from our experiences, of course, or my experience, like, it's different. So at a job interview, they're really trying to get to know you better, right?
They're trying to figure out if you're going to be a good fit for them.
Yeah, so even when they say, like, bring your questions, or you have that opportunity to ask a question. Ask about, you know, if there are actual, you know, questions about the role.
Can
like,
we go over things not to ask first?
Oh, okay, go ahead. Things not to ask first.
Do not ask about pay. Do not ask about how quickly you can be promoted. Do not ask about...
Don't make it about you. Don't
Yes.
ask about things specifically about you. Ask about the role. Ask about the team. Ask about, you know, just general questions that will help you see if this is going to be a right fit for you just as much as if it's going to be a right fit for them to have you.
Yeah, just because you're on the interviewee side and you're not doing the interview, of course.
You're not the one who's primarily asking the questions.
You're not in a position of power, but you still have power.
Exactly. So, you know, in this case at the pools, is it for like, I don't know, like a lifeguard position or something? Because it depends on the position too. Like, make sure you look over the job description, the hours, all of that. So you're well, you know, researched already, but then just kind of go with the flow, be yourself, don't lie, and just, you know, kind of go with it. And I don't know if this is your first job interview ever or not, but even if you don't get the job, like, just know that try your best at this job interview to where you have that practice, because it's just going to get easier and easier. You're always going to have people asking you questions as you get older. You're always going to have job interviews if you keep trying to, you know, level up or get promotions or try a new place. It's a good skill to be able to properly, like, communicate your skills and things in a humble way while also, you know, trying to tell someone and encourage, like, motivate them to say, like, you know, or what's the word? Not motivate. There's that word. I can't think of the word.
Is it like uplift or
no. You're trying to sell them yourself. Like, you're trying to
sell yourself?
You're trying to sell yourself, but there's this other word. It's gonna bug me if I don't ever say this. Oh, it's going away. But, you know, hopefully this helped. I can't remember the dang word. Oh my gosh, anybody here?
No one's coming to your rescue.
I guess I'm just alone. Let's see. So Doomguy says, my dad quit but started working again, and my mom has been a nurse for years and still is and never quit. That's awesome. Being a nurse is such a difficult job. I sometimes, you know, have seen nurses who work obviously way harder than doctors and have to go through so much on their shifts. Like, one of my best friends is a nurse, and just hearing her stories, she's so empowering. Just how she works and how compassionate she is, and just being able to deal with all that, especially right now during COVID times. I can't even imagine to be in her shoes, you know? So kudos to your mom, your dad too. Like, I'm sure all of you have parents and guardians and people in your lives that are doing wonderful things, but I don't know, nurses just hit different for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good profession.
And, you know, Job Foundation isn't necessarily be rich to get rich. You could start off with zero. There's so many people who are self-made individuals who didn't come from a lot or anything at all to where they were able to really motivate themselves to be the best they possibly can be, and, you know, get the jobs that they want or get the skills and learn the skills that they want. That's another thing. I don't know what's happening in the game right now. I see humans again and I want to know info.
I'm guessing we're getting close to the gun.
So we've been getting a lot more story here. Does this mean we're getting closer to the end?
Does anyone know how far we are?
That would be super, super helpful. And hello, Epic Lord Pepsi. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Corporate.
Well, Maykr, I wish you good luck. I hope you keep us posted on how you do with this first interview. And I'm glad this helped. You know, you can... Oh my gosh, Doom Guy. You can look up, like, resources online to kind of help you with interviews as well.
Yeah, if it is, I mean... I guess Google...
or YouTube, too. Just interview.
Good questions...
To ask
at your first interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll put it in the right scope for what you're looking for and what you're gonna need, and that'll help you a long way. Is that the gun? No, wait, I have the gun. Or is that the gun?
So yeah, Hellfire is halfway, which is weird because.
Oh, this is it.
So that probably means we're not gonna finish this week, huh?
How far am I?
Halfway.
Oh. Oh, okay.
According to Hellfire, is there anyone else who also wants to
This
take
seems like a big moment.
a crack at that? I only say crack because Shadow just asked me. I love the voice crack. Pika, you got this. Keep going. You're gonna be a Hornet someday. We know you are.
Yes. Stay on top of those spike balls she puts in the air. That takes priority over hitting her. Obviously, keep avoiding her too.
Just, I'm gonna let Doza answer or respond to that rather. You ready for this one, babe?
Yeah, hit me with it.
If I go to another school after community, I want to learn more about psychology and philosophy, but I always hear people say they're the most useless to learn about in college to get a job. Well, now, the reason I want Doza to respond is because...
What? I heard the same thing.
But Doza was actually a psychology major, and he has his degree in psychology. So, babe, take it away.
I wanted to let y'all know from the get-go that while I have not worked a job because of my psychology degree, I definitely have had a lot of... What's the word? I've had a lot of... How do I say this? It has given me a lot of clout when it comes to working jobs that have nothing to do with it, because I guess people think that I am more introspective and that I'm going to be a good worker because I'll be able to like work with people easier. These are all things that have been told by my past supervisors and bosses, so take it with a grain of salt. That being said, you can absolutely 100% get a job. You just need to know where to look.
You also, like, regardless of what degree you get, really knowing how to sell yourself and your degree or education or experience or skills, that matters even more than what's actually on that piece of paper. You know, both Doza and I have degrees, and, you know, they're not even up anywhere. We don't even put, like, they're still in the original tube that they gave it to us in. Like,
right, we do confirm we know where mine is?
Your mom knows where yours is. Mine is here with us.
Okay.
Anyways, I like how you asked that now. But anyways, it's knowing how to sell it. Because like Doza was saying, he's a great person to work with, like team member. He knows how to deal with different personalities. That all, like, sure, you can learn that through experience and just growing up, right? But you can also learn it through psychology, through that degree that he had, through the classes he took. It just made him who he is today by learning all of those things, and not just learning it, but retaining it and applying it to life and living and just what he does.
Yeah, I'm not going around and like psychoanalyzing every individual, because that would make me a pretentious douchebag.
Yeah.
But the main reason, the number one reason I did not like get a psychology job, like I've never not had a job, I guess, since turning, what, 17 or 18.
Yeah, we were actually celebrating the fact that most recently, like ever since he left his last job and started doing, you know, freelancing in Doza full time, this is the longest job he's ever had.
Yeah.
But he's been through so many. I think your resume has what, like 6 or 7 different things?
Completely different things.
Yes. He went from one job that's like
retail
in the north all the way to like the south, to like just complete 180s every single time, zigzagging all over the job market, if you will.
Yes, and I was able
in healthcare, retail, customer service, sales.
I've also
insurance.
I've done.
He's done it all.
I was also a data. I was also a data analyst.
He also worked at Schlotsky's for a while. He's been all over. So like he's had jobs and he's been able to work all that, but he was never happy in any of them technically. It took him a while to figure out.
That's more because I don't like traditional jobs that much.
Yeah.
So if you or if anybody wants to, I think if you have a choice between psychology and philosophy, I would probably aim to either double major or get a major in psychology with a minor in philosophy. Why can't I pick any of these? There we go. Also, there are like 2 big paths for psychology degrees, like what kind of job you want to get. One of them requires more schooling, and that's to be a counselor, because you have to get your license to be a counselor. Yeah. The other path, you can go straight out of a bachelor's, although you'll have more luck with the master's, but you can do it as a bachelor too. Get in good with your professors, whatever college you end up at. Make sure you're always in the know and you're always talking to them, especially if your school has any research programs, because the reason I say that is that the other path that you can take as a psychology major is becoming a psychology researcher, because you can do that immediately after leaving college, so long as you can get on a program.
And the reason you want to be nice and like build relationships with those professors and stuff is they can write you amazing recommendations, letters of recommendation to get you into those programs. In fact, if you haven't already, especially in high school, like sometimes getting letters of recommendation from your high school teachers and, you know, principals or other advisors and stuff can help you get into some really, you know, top tier colleges and programs and have these opportunities. So it's part of that networking. Like I'm still friends with some of my professors and teachers, like way past, you know, graduating, just because you never know. you can keep in touch, and you never know when opportunities might arise, or they'll think of you. Like if there is a job opportunity and you were such a good student, you just graduated. I've had opportunities where professors reached out to me and said, you know, Noosh, you're going to be great at this job if you want it. I want to recommend your name. And they told me about the job before I even was looking. So you never know what's going to happen. So Lord Pepsi mentioned a game that's a horror game called Prey. Have you heard of that?
Prey. Isn't it a versus asymmetrical game?
No clue, but I don't think it's ever been mentioned as far as a recommendation for us. So we will definitely add it to our list so Doza can look it up later. And Hellfire earlier, when he said it was halfway, he was rounding up because there's 13 levels. So I don't know what level you're on right now. You just stop mid-fight.
I was wondering if there was going to be like a chapter or...
I mean, we'll see.
I have no idea.
And Maykr, so do you guys think it's okay to ask questions adding, if I were to be hired, insert question? Yes,
what
but...
questions?
Well, he means in the interview, like to ask. So I would say yes. However, don't phrase it that way. I would recommend saying, if given the opportunity to, you know, work, to be in this role, and then ask your question. Don't say if I were to be hired, because that's a little bit more aggressive.
That's a bit presumptuous. Yeah, it's more aggressive.
So you want to stay humble. You want to stay like, you know, if I were given this opportunity, showing that you're, you know, grateful for even having this interview kind of thing, and then phrase whatever that question is in the insert here. It's a little bit more friendlier.
It's a much softer delivery.
Yeah.
And you'll get the question out.
Exactly.
You'll get what you need.
And they'll be impressed.
Excellent question. Excellent response.
I'm loving these conversations.
That's a massive like pro tip. Like holy crap.
Your delivery matters. The way you know, depending on if this is in person or like. So I know a lot of interviews right now are like on phone calls and things like that. It just depends, but you just want to make sure you're properly dressed, groomed, just basic, you know, little things, but they add up. They want to see that you have like composure and you can be confident and just be your own hype man or hype girl. Like just go for it, you know? But don't be too hyper and then they'll be like, wow, you're crazy. And don't be like me. Talk slow, or like not slow, but like don't talk too fast. That's one thing. When I'm nervous or just excited about things, I talk extremely fast, and it's something I'm working on to kind of breathe, Noosh. It's okay. We can be more mellow, like Doza.
Hello, hi. I'm here making sure that everyone can understand my words and that I am enunciating correctly.
I rant and talk really fast, and I'm trying to slow down right now, and it's just a little unnatural, but...
Well, you got that from debating. Oh, I died.
Oh, yeah. I used to debate a lot, and you had to do, like, 1,000,000 words per minute, so... And I like to get my point across and persuade. That was the word I was looking for earlier, Maykr. You are trying to persuade them to see your point of view that you are the best freaking person for the job.
Absolutely.
Anyways, that word from earlier was persuasion. Persuade.
I don't know why you started with motivate.
I don't know either. Yeah, I was so off, and I kept thinking about other like synonyms for motivation. And anyways, goodness. Was that really my longest rant today? Because, yo.
I think it was like a multi-parter.
Should we click that? It's probably too late for all that.
I think it would be better to get a general timestamp, and then you could look back at it.
Oh, man.
What time is it right now? Like, basically 9:30, right?
Oh, dang. Yeah, it is exactly 9:30.
Oh, then there you go.
Kind of
like a couple minutes before 9:30.
Yeah.
When did I get rid of this guy's wheels?
I'm glad you completed your FAFSA, Kitty. That's awesome.
Oh, give me that. Yeah, that's right.
And you guys are very, very welcome. I know we're here to play games and have fun and stuff, but if you guys ever want to get real, or like ask questions about things just based on our experience, if our stories, our experiences help you in any little way, oh my goodness, it just makes me even more grateful to be able to share that with you guys. So by all means, we are here for you. You guys know you can DM us and message us on Discord or whenever. We do respond to, you know, everything as much as we can. Sometimes we don't reply to every TikTok or every meme that's sent, but, you know, we're looking at them.
Doesn't mean I don't laugh.
It doesn't. Yeah, that's true. I think, like, Shadow had given us 18, and we're like, oh my goodness. Which they're all amazing. It's just, I'm gonna reply in one cohesive, like you're like something. Or no, we usually tell him like, oh my gosh, the one with the, you know, Minecraft or whatever.
The one with the Minecraft.
Or the Peter Griffin one recently. Like, there's just funny stuff. Anyways.
Of course.
Noosh has a controller. What will she play? Animal Crossing, New Horizons, or let's see.
I was wondering when someone was gonna bring it up.
Or, you know,
because
I
you
think
have a controller in the overlay right now.
Oh. Oh. That's funny.
Yeah.
Another game that I think would be fun for me to play while Doza talks and stuff a lot more than I do, because I'd be pretty focused, is Tetris 99. I'm actually, like, not to like toot my own horn or anything, but like, I'm pretty good at Tetris, y'all. I used to play it a lot.
Isn't that like super heavily dependent on how well your thumbs are?
Yes, and one of my thumbs is not, I can't even bend it right now, so there's no way right now, but one day I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I would like to just kind of veg out while you're just doing all the Tetris-y stuff.
Yes, because I could get really focused. Another thing, you know, Cocaine Bacon, since you brought it up, we were talking the other day about doing a stream for Animal Crossing, specifically that island with the maze, the level that you, or the dream island visit that you put in, because I do still, it's on our list of like, I want to revisit this. An entire stream just dedicated to that freaking maze.
That freaking hedgehog.
Yeah. I just want to do that because I think I can solve it if I just had more than, you know, more time where I didn't have a million other levels to do, or dream visits. They're not levels. I keep thinking Mario Maker. But yeah, I want to do that someday, and I think that would be really fun for me, like use that critical thinking, puzzle, whatever, and while Doza's just, you know, talking about things. I wonder, so what about this? You asked the question about Noosh and the controller in her hand. What about Doza, no controller in his hand? What would he talk about the most?
Oh, what do you
guys think he would talk about the most?
Oh, that's 2 hits.
And yes, Jess, we did. I will say though, my favorite one was, so I like the Animal Crossing one the most, but then the cat one was the second, like, closest. I don't know why. Like, cats, burbs, like bird memes and stuff, they just like, they hit me, you know?
They slap your face, silly?
They just fill me with emotions.
Oh, yes. You guys better not shoot at me. I'm on fire. I need some water.
He would roll with the chat in great segues. So is Doza the Segway King?
Yeah, you guys think that I'm good at Subways? Oh my god.
Subway sandwiches.
Subway. Are we gonna eat the core to this giant-ass gun?
Ate nachos.
I don't need any more food.
I kind of want some tea though, like nighttime tea.
Do you see how gently he moved like that out of the way? Oh, we're going somewhere. Are we the bullet?
You know, Shadow, while yours are the finest quality, if you will, Jess is kind of getting up there. You and her have been sending us just straight fire lately, and I've been quite enjoying it.
Oh, man.
Safety protocols?
So Doom Guy's gonna shoot himself into the surface of Mars to get to the core? Okay, that's exactly what... Yeah, of course that's what he's doing.
And you know, Hyper Silver, you kind of answered your own, like, or, you know, question/comment there. Just be respectful, be polite, and, you know, just be honest with her. And that's the best way you can respond to that.
Pretty much. You'll never really know, but it's better to just be honest and open.
Yep.
And hopefully, like, friendship can continue.
Exactly.
That really depends on
Doom Guy
a
is
whole lot
such
of
a
other
Chad.
things. He is such a Chad. Like, he just did that. This is capable with a single shot to the ball of energy. Yeah, we know this, right?
And I'm so glad this stream made your day, Maker. You all, this community, like, make our day every single day.
Oh, yeah.
In just so many ways. I wish I could tell each and every one of you, like, what I love about you. I probably could, but there's just certain things, just getting to know y'all, like, man, I'm getting nostalgic about just a 2.5 or almost 3-year journey. But it happens.
Can you believe it's been that long?
No,
and also that short.
I'm so proud of us for, like, sticking at it.
I know.
I didn't think, Originally, I didn't think we would get this far. There, I admit it. Like, I admitted it, and here we are, still doing the thing.
Hey, you know, there was some
Doubt, fear,
of course,
insecurities.
It's natural.
Yeah. Doom guy, more like Chad guy, or what about Chad the guy?
Chad, just the guy.
Chad the guy. Chad the Doom guy. Doom the Chad guy. I messed up. How many combinations of these 4 words can you make?
I think I knew one Chad. He acted like a Chad.
The one Chad I knew was a very, very proud ginger, and he actually like talked about passionately, because he was in a speech class with me, and one of the speeches he gave was actually about how proud he was that he was a ginger because of how rare it is, and he made it so like inspirational that you almost like were, because people, you know, there's stereotypes and jokes and things like that, and he doesn't get fazed by them at all, and it just, his confidence was just so great. He was also a really funny guy. He's the only Chad I've ever known.
Very nice.
Yeah. I think ginger hair is pretty too. It's so, again, rare. You don't really see it a lot. Like Ariel from Little Mermaid. I know she's not real, but it's pretty cool.
Well, you got Rupert Grint.
And Cooking Bacon, I would never insult you. I mean, like, if we were to do like a roasting thing just for funnies, we'd probably do it in Discord, like as a,
Here's how to
a
insult,
private, intimate thing.
Here's how to insult anybody.
How?
Your waifu? Yeah, it's trash.
Oh! Dozo with the waifu shot fires.
Oh, Doza gets canceled. I need to get that question mark over here. How do I get it? New shelf. I need to go over there. You see?
Okay, so go inside and then walk across the hallway and go over there.
But I did. But like, there's a locked door.
Welcome to hell, brought to you by your friends.
Welcome to hell. I was like, maybe ask her for help, but then I saw what she said and I was like, you found it. Good job. Question mark.
Maybe I need to blow this up.
Possibly.
Not this gun. Not this gun.
He said he doesn't have a waifu.
Oh, well. That's
I'm not
okay.
really good at insulting people.
That's cool. I'll believe you. Wink.
There are people who get on my nerves, yes. And there are people who can annoy me, yes. But to actually like tell them that to their face is a little difficult unless like we're actually having a heart-to-heart about, hey, these are my feelings towards you. When you do this, you're acting up and it's just super immature and I just can't. So I'd rather just not, you know, it's kind of that whole, if you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all concept. I just don't want to. Like, I'm not here to hurt people's feelings. Like, if I just find you anything like that's not bringing me joy, I'm just gonna stay away. That Marie Kondo concept. Does this spark joy? Yes, then keep it around my bubble. Does this not spark joy? Then stay away from it because I need more happiness in my life.
Well said.
Thank you.
Whoa, that was close.
I don't admit defeat. What are you talking about? You putting words in my mouth, Bacon? You putting bacon in my mouth, Bacon? I'm sorry. It's probably cringe, but in my head it was funny.
Ooh, we're almost dead. Yeah, some health, please. Thank you. Ooh. Oh my god, I love this. I'm gonna die. No, I was one hit. One hit. You should never worry about being cringe. Okay.
Remember, I'm just kidding. Remember this cringe moment from like 1995? I'm just kidding, I don't know.
Was it that long ago? I'll swear my bumpkins are booming. I don't even know what that means.
Wait, bumpkins are what?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. Like, you know, someone could ask, hey, like, tell me what you hate about me or like insult me or something, right? And in this case, I feel like Cocaine Bacon, like his humor and like just, you know, we've interacted enough so that he's gonna be cool with it probably. But for someone else, they would probably not take it the way it was intended. Like, are we joking around? Are we having fun? Are we being serious? It's that tone. It's, you know, that's why sometimes with dark humor, even in our Discord server, it's like just you know, be careful about who you're saying it to. If you've built a relationship with this person, you know, as friends, and they get it, that's fine. But you never know who you might be triggering with your words, and I never want that. I never want to make someone uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, you can be joking around with one person, like in a conversation.
Inside jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I mean, but that's not the only person who's seeing it.
Exactly. Especially in a setting like a Discord server or YouTube chat or, you know, live stream or this video that's going to be, you know, this live stream that's going to be a video on the internet forever unless YouTube crashes.
Yes, exactly. Which it could.
It could.
More coin.
Roasted to a fine, crisp chip.
Who's Chip?
A chip, like a potato chip or a tortilla chip or
Tortilla.
corn chip.
Corn.
Corn.
Oh, I love one of these.
Oh yeah, did I tell you
No.
earlier? So Peter in Discord actually said your vegetable for 2021 is green beans. He wants me to try to get you to like green beans
I
this year.
can't.
Yeah, because I was telling them about your different vegetables every year since we've been together. I think there's a way to make you like green beans. And you won't even know. It's going to hit you so far from like another side. You're going to be like, yo, I like this. What's in it? And I'll be like, green beans. And you're going to be like, what?
How did you make a full chicken turkey dinner out of only green beans? That's amazing.
Or turducken.
Or turducken, yes. Did I miss something? Thank goodness, no. So nervous. Speaking of nervous, I want to drink some water.
Yeah. Also, so how far are we going tonight? Because it's already 9:40ish. Are we gonna try to go to 10? Or?
I'm going to 10.
Got it.
You're welcome to hang out with me and.
Bye guys, gonna go to bed. Just Doza now.
She straight pieces out.
I wouldn't do that. There's only a few more minutes.
Well, of course. Let's see. We got load sequence, cannon operation. What's happening?
That is a weapon, not a telephone.
You guys have a lot of mutual servers. That's pretty cool.
That's fun.
Have you guys seen us in any other servers? Have you found us? I wonder.
Jessica.
I wonder about that too. I think this is the only one I need. Blood fueled.
I do enjoy it when
delicious.
some of you guys find our comments on other YouTube videos. That's always hilarious.
Yeah, that's fun. I forget, someone found us recently. I want to say recently, I mean like 2-3 weeks ago. Somewhere, I don't remember what the comment was or what the video was, but they were like, y'all are here too? Oh my god. I'm like, hell yeah. I wish I could remember, but we've gotten so many notifications since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we love it. We do go through them, and honestly, sometimes when I feel like I need a break from like designing or editing or whatever, I go straight to my phone and I look at notifications and try to respond. Pack server and potato server, yeah.
Two guys literally hanging on like it's a freaking roller coaster.
If you guys haven't already, you should definitely go to the Community Con server for that convention in July. They just started it. It's so new. I think like right now there's only like, I don't know, like 30 people who have been kind of active in there since yesterday when it started. So pretty interesting.
I like that. I like that a lot. Let me blow this up, please. Oh man, those are super effective. There we go. Open up for daddy.
And
Give me all that loot.
Getting dressed up for an interview is very important. You want to be very put together.
Clean shaven, hair made neat.
Grooming, make sure you brush your teeth and that you're I know it's silly, but like what is it? Make sure your breath doesn't stink, right? That's important.
Do not bring gum to an interview.
No, chew it before to get rid of it before, kind of thing.
Tuck in your shirt. That's another one. What else?
Well, is that a guy thing, the tuck in your shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was like, I've never, yeah.
Lucky y'all.
We have to do way more than you, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Where did this thing... There it is. Oh, I can't make it up there.
Boxboy found a comment of shadows on a video recently and started a comment trend. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it up here? Is it up here? Yes. 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 I love me this.
He loves him this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I gotta go down one floor and then I gotta go to the right. I think. Yes. Ah, there it is.
Question mark.
I love getting all the good stuff.
Floppy disk, and it's purple. One of your favorite colors.
I think it's like a permanent buff if I were to activate it. Stop hitting me. Go this way though. Nothing? Alright, cool. Keep going. Back upstairs. Stairs are good for your health.
Potato, while you may be joking, there are some Gucci outfits that I think would be appropriate for interviews, depending on, you know, what you get.
Well, Gucci's got a wide brand.
It does, yeah. Now Supreme, I don't know enough about that brand.
I don't think Supreme works in any situation.
He was joking about being dripped out, but I just think it's funny that, you know, it could work.
I guess like maybe you want to be a DJ, right? You gotta have the image.
He has to look cool, right?
I'm not saying you have to spend tons and tons of money, but then again, I've never been interviewed to be a DJ, so what do I know?
Here's another like little tip. If you need like really good interview clothes for something, you don't have to buy like a full suit or you know skirt, nice blouse, things like that from a regular full price store.
No, you can
go thrifting, and there are some really good deals. You can find like even name brand like luxury or whatever they call it, suits and tops and blouses and skirts and stuff that
like, just like that song, as long as I got my suit and tie.
Yeah, so you can ties, yeah, like all of those. There's no need to have to pay like hundreds of dollars for something like that. Like get it for $20.
Yeah, I mean if thrifting is too intimidating, your local Walmart or Target
will have nice Target. Oh my gosh, Target. Yeah, like I've done plenty of outfits like for work or for interviews from Target. They have really nice, like even if you don't want a full-on blazer, this is probably more for girls or women, but or if you dress more feminine, cardigans are really nice. Even if you don't want a blazer, if you're trying to like dress something else up a little bit. This is silly because we're like our OCs are like these little characters and globs, but like, do you guys want to see our outfits of the day sometime in the future? Like our different, like here's a really nice, like this is what you would wear for this, or if we do get all dressed up and go out or something, like this is what we wear. So we do have a lot of gamer shirts.
This is the first time she's brought this up.
I know. I haven't told Josa. It just kind of came to me right now. Like,
oh, did it? Aren't you cute? Where am I going?
Sometimes I think about like, here are my skincare products, or here is my makeup that I use. I don't really do a lot makeup wise, but I think about it like I should share it, right? Because I like it. But what? Do I show it on a glob? Like, or do I like, it's just so silly.
Oh, I'm getting wrecked out here.
When a place says staff needed, does that mean it's easier for them to hire you?
Yes.
Yeah, because they want and need people to help maintain whatever's going on, what that job is required for. But, depending on the economy, it can still have a lot of competition, even when they're trying to fill it fast. So don't just expect that, because it says needed, they're going to hire you just because you're the first one there or something.
Yeah, it also means they're going to have more applicants.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah. Give us the fit for the day. Kitty, I got you. When we actually do or used to go out, we would like kind of plan out our clothes. I know for work, I used to plan out my entire outfit, accessories, all of that the night before, and kind of keep it out there. And then, yeah, this is it.
Very nice. I haven't told you this stream that I love you.
Aw, I love you too.
Oh, good.
I need a professional female to tell me why y'all have more than 2 soaps. It's funny because I'm thinking about it, and you're right, I have 2 soaps right now in there. So in my case, I guess like you have different body washes sometimes with the scents and different things, like you feel in a different mood. I know that's one thing that I like. When it comes to like soaps, there's also like specifically for your body, and then there's some that are a little bit more gentle if your skin's sensitive for your face. Like cleansers or moisturizing cleansers, things like that. It just depends. Like everybody's skin is so different. I guess I'll go a little TMI, but I don't know if it's too much information, but I tend to be more on the drier side when it comes to my face. So like my forehead gets pretty dry, and I want to have more moisturizing and like hydrating products rather than, what Doza would have, because his face isn't that dry. So
My problem areas are not Nusha's problem areas.
Exactly. We're very different people, very different skin types and just stuff. So you have to get what works best for you. The 3-in-1s, the all-in-ones, all of that, like, it's great in theory for, like, you know, to save money and, like, you know, just get one thing and be like, yeah, I'm just going to do this. Shampoo, conditioner, and one, let's go. But, I feel like it's a little TMI. Like, Kitty, if you saw the pictures, it's just like, whoa. Because sometimes it's pretty bad. But anyways, I don't know. I'm a glob. Like, who am I to talk about skincare for humans?
You're reinvigorating your journey.
My human persona. Anyways.
Your human persona. Your humsona? That's what they would have to call that, right?
The human behind the glob is talking about the realities of skincare and hair and whatnot. But yeah, it just depends on what works for you. I've tried the all-in-one things, 2-in-1 things, and you know, I've actually had a pretty traumatizing experience with a line of hair care products to the point where
your hair has not been as glorious since before.
Yeah. And it was really hard for me. I struggled with it a lot, and it's still something I'm kind of working on. So you kind of have to find the right products for yourself and just, yes, trial basis, find experts that you believe and you can trust, you know, about asking all the hard questions and stuff. So it just depends. But yeah, I hope that answered your soap question. And then I went on a little rant.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, our shampoo is a 5-in-1. And one of those 5 is not conditioner.
We have a couple of shampoos. Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know what those 5 things are.
It doesn't even say them.
No, I don't care to look. I do not care to look.
I will say this. Last year, you know when everyone was like panic buying stuff, like when the pandemic just first started? The shampoo and conditioners that we wanted were not in stock. So we wanted to make sure we had at least one from like Costco or somewhere that we could use because we don't want to run out of it. We'd rather use some brand because we want to stay clean throughout however long this lockdown is going to be. So we did end up buying one that's a 5-in-1. And honestly, it's not working for me, or it isn't. So I've been using something else once I could order it from Amazon. But you just got to find what's right for you.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, and it could take a whole lifetime, and your skin, your body, your hair, everything's going to change. Yeah. So what worked for me as a teenager is not necessarily working for me right now in my 20s. Probably won't work for me when I'm in my 30s or, you know, as I keep getting older and older.
I have to follow that up big time and support that because my high school hair is way different than my hair currently. Yeah. They have different needs. There are a lot of factors that affect that, but you know, it's just something you have to keep up with.
Yeah, you know, Potato, it's funny you mentioned the toilet paper thing because last month with the winter storm here in Texas, we couldn't find milk, we couldn't find eggs, we couldn't find toilet paper, we couldn't find a lot of things just after just 3 days of, you know, no power, no water, and all of that stuff. So that was insane. And of course the pandemic when that started, like, it's the whole hoarding and all that. It's a whole other topic. I just wish there was equal distribution of, you know, resources when people need it the most.
Agreed.
Yeah. But life ain't perfect.
Nope. It ain't. Just gonna have to roll with it.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's gonna hurt me. Oh. Hey. It says I have to get to the escape pod, but at the same time, that also can't be true because I'm over here. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about my in-game progress right now.
Just don't die. Pro tip. I mean, if you need to take a little longer, that's okay. A good stopping point would be a good stopping point. I don't want you to stop when it's not a good one, you know?
Of course.
Yeah. And good luck finding an 11-in-1 that does all of those things. That's crazy.
It would be awesome though. Oh my god, there's a lot of bad guys. Oh, come here. Oh, okay, that's fine too. Get some damage into that guy. Blow these guys up. Oh. Hit the E. Hit the whoa.
I wonder what kind of shampoo Doom Guy uses.
He doesn't have like a ton of hair, but he definitely has hair.
What about his body wash or soap?
Oh yeah, what's Doomguy's body wash?
Of choice. What scent?
Demon blood.
Ooh.
By Axe body spray.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I missed. Oh, I forgot about this gun. I haven't used it in a while. Let's go ahead and get these guys. I feel like probably right after this, whatever objective I'm on is going to be a good stopping point. Things are getting kind of crazy. Yeah. Things are getting crazy and I'm running low. Oh, right in his butt.
Bar of Dove original. Nice. We actually use Dove.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, it died. Just go down, dude. Just go down.
Demon blood body wash with exfoliating skull fragments.
Oh.
It gets so
perfect.
deep, cleans out them pores with all of that toxicity, just wipes it away.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And of course, like, you know, being on Mars, it's so harsh up there, right? Because we don't know, it's the unknown.
It's at least cold.
Look at that terrain.
Yeah.
Like, he probably is dealing with a lot. And I, you know, I'm no expert, but I'm sure, you know, he has to have a pretty intense self-care routine.
Yeah, I mean, look at his complexion. It's you know, it's a lot nicer than you would expect.
Yeah.
I'm really close to getting this meat
I'll
hook
be
thing.
another live streamer that talks about Doomguy's self-care and, like, just routine. Oh, I can't.
You know, I bet it's never happened before.
Never say never, but maybe, yeah. How much you want to bet?
I don't know.
Like $10? Or maybe a Doomguy poster?
That would be really funny.
Yeah.
To lose one.
Can we talk about how wacky men deodorant names can be? You mean like the spice one? Or what else?
Well, Axe has they have Orion. They have Phoenix. What else do they have?
Phoenix like rise from the ashes. Pretty cool, yeah.
What does that have to do with not stinking?
Sea Kraken and purple lavender. I don't know, like purple lavender I feel like is used a lot, or just lavender in general for even you know, women's, but Sea Kraken's pretty intense. Like, what is that supposed to even smell like? Like seaweed, kelp,
Maybe
plankton.
Maybe kelp? Oh, ouch.
There's an Axe body spray that is scented anarchy. What the what? And hello, Juicy Ham. It's good to see you.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, almost fell. Okay.
Use it. Smells like my hometown 30 years ago. How old are you? I'm just kidding. You don't have to say anything to that. Vanilla beans for girls and Lionheart for men.
Yeah, why?
Honestly, Susan and I don't really like to use too many really perfumey cologne-y scents. Like, we try to go for either all natural or just I like a slight light fragrance, but nothing intense.
I'm super sensitive to smells as it is.
And our skin, both of ours kind of is very sensitive too. So we don't want to put a lot of different things. But you know, a lot of this stuff you learn as you grow up too, because when you're younger, you use whatever your parents buy or your guardians buy, right? And then eventually you kind of figure out what you specifically need for whatever you're kind of dealing with. You know, teenage years, acne was the worst.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, so
not my favorite.
Nope, and so many things did not work. So it's just, you kind of go through that and figure it out. And yeah, William, we're still on. We haven't found a good stopping point. It's just been constant demon slaying here. So it's we have to find a good, you know, place.
Which I'm sure we'll find soon.
I hope so. A good stopping point before we pick it up again tomorrow. UT35 actually thinks men's hygiene products get the best names. Interesting. Breath of the Jungle Tarzan edition.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
You're lucky you
God.
never get pimples or, you know, any of that cocaine bait. That's crazy. That's crazy awesome for you, but also I'm just jelly over here.
Someone over here won the genetic lottery.
Right? Doom is eternal. You can never stop. No, I've got to sleep. I've been up since 7 a.m.
Exactly.
Imagine Breath of the Wild DLC with Tarzan, in an alternate universe where you know, Link just stumbles upon Tarzan. It's like, yo, buddy, you want to hang out?
Oh, let me do this. Do you think he would? Do you think Tarzan and Link would hang out?
I think they could get along if they, you know, they don't really communicate with each other other than like grunts and hi-yas and just stuff.
Oh yeah, so they
That could be
kind of
Survive the
speak the
wild.
language of the warrior.
Yeah.
That
And
makes sense.
Jess, I feel for you. I'm right there with you.
What is my approach here? Yeah, there we go. Got
I
it.
think I saw your comedy cocaine bacon.
What about the pimples?
Well, no, the scent earlier. The anarchy one? Yeah. The boxway is a super soft base confirmed. Sleep is temporary, doom is eternal. You know, I love y'all's passion. I'm loving that you want us to keep going, but for my own mental health and sanity, like, Noosh needs some sleep.
Yeah, how long have you been up?
So I actually, it's funny because we went to bed last night around 11:30, and then I woke up at 3 a.m. and then I was up for a while, and then I woke up Doza at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I woke up Doza at 4 a.m. and I said, hey, there's something that we didn't do yesterday. We need to finish it. I can't sleep because I keep thinking about it. And he was like, no, not again. But he did it. He was a champ. He woke up. We finished what we needed to do by 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it was about 6 o'clock.
6, and then we went back to bed, and then I slept for another hour. I woke up at 7, started working. Doza slept until about 9.
Yes.
And then he came out and worked too. So my sleep schedule's a mess, and it always usually is. I share it because I'm being transparent, but like, you don't need to burn out to be productive. In fact, it's counterproductive. I'm not trying to burn out. I know I'm a workaholic. I'm working on it though. I still am trying to make these pockets of like time where I can, you know, take care of myself and not think about work. It's so hard for me, but it's something that I am trying to progressively work towards. So relax. It's really hard. My relaxing used to be Animal Crossing, and I can't even perfectly play that with my fingers right now. So
the way they are.
yeah. So it's been rough, but I'm trying.
We'll get there. We'll find that
and
balance.
Maykr, good luck. Please tell us, you know, what happens with the interview and everything. And I wish you a good night.
Yes, let us know how that goes. Where's that thing that I need to get? It's over here. There it is. Hey, another coin. Do you think these are filled with chocolate?
It's a common Doom joke. That Doom. Well, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. Doom Eternal. It's eternal. I didn't know that this was a thing in the Doom community, though. Like,
makes sense.
Sleep.
Oh wait, the sleep thing?
Well, yeah, like, you know, sleep is temporary, doom is eternal. Like,
oh.
It's a common thing. Like, we're really not a part of the Doom community, but we are, you know, we're playing this game, so it's fun.
We are playing the Doom?
Yes.
Okay. We've got to been getting close, huh?
I hope so.
It's happening.
The woman's evening dress line called Bippy. That's... When you turned off the music, I thought your game crashed, but really you just went to a menu. Because I was reading Kitty's comment, which is, you know, a little bit longer, so I was trying to comprehend it, and then here we are.
Ooh,
I wouldn't even know what, like, a woman's evening dress line would be. Sometimes I like some of the ones that are named after the creators of the lines. Because they have, like, nice, you know, they're pretty names.
Oh.
No, not necessarily Calvin Klein. I mean, I guess so. It's not like the stuff is bad. I need a candle with Washington State rain smell. I bet you isn't there like a brand called Homesick candles that make that? Like different state smells or city smells? I want to say that's a thing.
Probably.
Yeah. Hydration scented, so it smells like water?
What?
I think...
What?
Well...
Oh, I guess rain is like a scent,
no,
right?
I mixed two different people's comments and things together. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
Let's get late.
let's get we're on super rush mode.
No, you know, if you want to stay up, I could go to bed because I had two.
Hey,
well, hold up,
hey.
I had 2 less hours than you.
Hey, that doesn't mean I'm not tired.
I know, I'm kidding.
I'm being reckless AF.
Ratatouille scented would just make me hungry.
Oh, the soundtrack?
Ratatouille. What? The
I heard
scented.
soundtrack.
The
Oh,
scent.
scented.
Like the smell of ratatouille would make me hungry.
Oh.
And yeah, just Fiji water is like overpriced regular water, right?
Yeah, I don't advise for Fiji water.
Sometimes
or
it's the only
alkaline
thing.
water or any of those kind of waters.
Hold up. There are certain benefits to alkaline water, people say. Like, each person's different.
Will I be
We
able to
shouldn't
charge my
extra
batteries
judge.
faster or like
Stop.
what?
I mean, it's not for us, but other people do, you know, swear by it because of their own reasons and experiences. So
I guess
we
if it
shouldn't
makes you
diminish
feel
that.
good and you can afford it, go ahead.
Dang.
What? That's literally
Yeah,
the
I
thing.
guess so. Water, honestly, it was World Water Day, I think, yesterday. Just to like talk about like world conservation and things. I think it was yesterday or recently, and it's such an important topic because there's so many people that don't even have clean access to water, and here like people, you know, Fiji water.
You know, it's pretty.
What's the other one? Smart water? Like what makes it smart? I want to know.
Well, hey, but you know, some people it benefits them.
With what? I really don't know.
Okay.
And I guess I haven't cared enough to actually look up what is
to go educate yourself.
Yeah, I know, because I have other things I want to educate myself with, but
You have priorities, and that's okay.
that is okay. I'm only human. I'm one person. I can't know everything. I wish I did, though.
Oh,
Superpower.
right there. Yeah, we're back to that.
Life is Strange 3, anybody?
Maybe 4. Maybe it'll be there in 4.
Maybe. I need water.
Get your water, girl. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I want to get up there so I
cool
can
that
get
she
the
drinks
stuff.
smart water. I mean, again, I don't know what makes it smart. I don't know what's in it. I'm pretty sure I've tried it before. Some places, sometimes in airports, like you're going through the airport and you want a bottle of water, and you just kind of have to buy the first one you see or you know what's available. So
Sure, yeah. I've definitely like have seen it in that scenario. It's like,
Yeah.
well, there's nothing else.
imagine candles based on albums and soundtracks, like the Finding Nemo OST.
That would be amazing.
Like that ocean, just
Like if you could get an audible experience, but through your nose. Does that make sense?
and just that. See that back. That's why I've had Fiji water or other types. Dasani, Aquafina.
I did not want to leave yet.
There's so many waters out there.
I think this part
I don't
right here is
know.
going to be good for the wrapping it up for tonight.
Okay.
We're flying around. We're doing a thing.
Try to avoid a game called H-Doom because you will regret looking at it, I think.
All right.
Is what Doom guy said.
Thanks for the heads
Hellfire
up.
went, oh gosh, why would you even mention H-Doom? So my curiosity about H-Doom is very curious.
Hey, it's Doom 1 in HD. Oh, that sounds nice.
The lost city of the dead.
All right.
Saving spot, hopefully.
Yeah, because
It's a new area.
whatever I missed is just it's gone, and this looks pretty
circle.
epic. So I'm really excited to start with
Does it
this
tell you
tomorrow.
what level you're on?
Oh, you know what? Let's check.
Because I remember, I think Hellfire, there was 13 levels. So just to give us a better range of... So what do you guys... So some of you Doom experts, how far in do you think we are now? I know earlier there was a halfway point.
Milestones.
Or would we even look this up?
Campaign. No,
Well, it's a
that's not
17
it.
out of 49. What does that mean?
That's milestones.
Oh, sorry.
Checkpoint? No. I don't want to do that. I don't know. Let's go to main menu though. Maybe it's there.
Maybe.
And then we'll have a better idea. But yeah, I mean, it's been real. It's been real, y'all.
I know, it's been such
So
a fun night.
I'm
So
gonna
many...
hit the frickin' hay after this.
Same.
So okay, if I do this and I, that's
I'm
not
waiting
it.
for someone to tell us, but maybe we'll figure it out later.
Perhaps
tomorrow.
if
Just make sure you
I mission
save it.
select. Okay.
So...
1, 2,
oh wait,
3,
the first
4.
one, Hell on Earth, 6 out of 13.
That's 6 out of 13 that I've explored.
Oh.
Like these are the different like chapters, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But how do you show progress?
This is how you show progress.
But how do you know how far you are then?
Oh, you don't know how far you are.
Well,
that's.
then there's
I'm
no,
sorry. Okay,
on
but
that
this is where we're at.
Thanks, you guys, for so many amazing conversations. It's so wonderful to be back for another week. We'll be back tomorrow. If you haven't checked out the Doom Eternal poster that we'll be giving away One's going to be during our live stream. Hopefully the finale is just to be super hype. And then one on our Discord server. The first sneak peek at that poster is in Discord. And then tomorrow we'll be posting it on the internet everywhere else. And we love you guys too. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good night, guys. Take it easy.
Sleep well.
Bye.
Bye.